A Jam TV audience. So, okay. This show number is from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. For those of you who don't know it, watch it. Go watch it. Stop watching this show right now and go watch Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you've never seen it, it's really good. It's based on a cool book with a cheeky English writer who's fantastic. And they say in it, they say, what is the answer? They build this giant computer and they say, what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? And the answer, which it calculates for like 6 million years, is 42. And this is show number 42. Hey, everybody, Jam TV, show 40. I know that was a long story, but it's going to happen like that. Speaking of wise old computers, Pat Padula, how you doing?
Happy New Year's Eve, Dad.
Oh, no, you're freezing up already. Good to see you, man.
Freezing up? Why?
I don't know. You're like, the internet.
Hold on, let me get rid of one page.
No, it's all good. I'll bring you back on in a minute.
That's better, right?
Yeah, it's better. You're good. So, how you been doing?
I've been doing okay. Yep, waiting for this year to end.
Oh, my God. I'm waiting for this year to end in 2 hours and 57 minutes.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll do the ball drop here on Times Square. That's, I'm the new... it's funny. I did a post yesterday, and I said, I'm going to be Casey Kasem tonight. And then I was like, that's not right. No, it's not Casey Kasem. It's Dick Clark that does the ball drop. And then I realized that in my lizard brain, Casey Kasem and Dick Clark were the same person. They kind of you look a little like Casey Kasem now, I realize.
Oh, don't tell, who's that?
Imus?
Keyboard guy, Chuck.
Oh, yeah?
I look like Levon Helm.
Yeah, you do look like Levon Helm. You look like a lot of people. Speaking of Levon Helm. Hey, Bill Norman.
Hey. Hi, Bill.
Hey, how you doing, Pat?
No, so I swear to you that I honestly thought Casey Kasem and Dick Clark were in my mind, they're somehow the same person. And today I had an epiphany. I was like, wait, Casey Kasem doesn't do the ball drop. They're cousins?
Yeah.
No.
Did you make that up? I can't believe
that's bullshit. Frankly, in the pantheon of the entertainment, particularly music world, Dick Clark is higher than Casey Kasem, I think. Dick Clark, American Bandstand was a big deal. That was a big deal.
If you had to pick who you are, Bill Norman, are you Casey Kasem or are you Dick Clark?
Wow. Are those the only choices I have?
You are Dick Clark or Casey Kasem. Which one are you?
I'd be Dick Clark then.
Okay, well, this is your Casey Kasem right here. Mario Orlando.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Casey.
I think we're none of the above.
Mario is your Dick Clark to your.
I worked with Dick Clark once, I'm working at this ad agency, and we're working on this like pimple cream, and my partner and I, like, we're in our 30s. They bring in a 50-year-old to talk about what 18-year-olds think about. It was so stupid, but I did get a great picture out of it of like myself, my partner, and we were both a lot taller than Dick. Dick was about like this tall, and it like we're there with him, and that made it almost worth it. But what a freaking waste of time. Anyway.
Oh my God. So Mario, I think you're a little quiet. You need to turn up. I'm going to bring Bill Norman on now. And meanwhile, try to turn yourself up a little bit. And
don't bring that hack on, for God's sake.
Exactly.
I'm here, Ed. I'm actually in the room.
Oh my God, he's right here.
I'm going to bring that douche, Bill Norman.
So what were you saying? You got to have the right amount of head. That doesn't sound right. Let me take two.
Well, as a comic book fan, I can only tell you, what did Brainiac look like? He looked like me. He didn't look like Clark Kent. He looked like me. Okay.
That's right.
there's something, as we know, grass doesn't grow on a busy street. There's something going on here. I don't know what it is. I can't even, I can't quantify it for you earthlings, but there's
It's a recession due to COVID-19. It's a slight recession. That's all I'm saying.
a lot of, I think we're in for more than a slight recession, actually. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here, I think.
All right, play some music for us.
Okay, I'm going to do a few songs that all sort of have the basic theme of goodbye, see ya, so long, which is my sentiment, my parting sentiment to 2020. And I will start with Ray Davies. Here's wishing you the bluest sky, hoping something better comes tomorrow, hoping all the verses rhymes and the very best of choruses too. Follow all the doubt and sadness, I know better things are on their way. Here's hoping all the days ahead will be as bitter as the ones beside you. Be an optimist instead, and somehow happiness will find you. Forget what happened yesterday, I know that better things are on their way. Really good to see you rocking out and having fun, living like you just begun. Accept your life and what it brings. I hope tomorrow you'll find better things. I hope tomorrow you'll find better things. Here's wishing you the bluest sky and hoping something better comes tomorrow, hoping all the verses rhyme and the very best of choruses too. Follow all the trudging sadness, I know better things are on their way. I know you got a lot of good things happening up ahead. The past is gone and it's been said, so here's to what the future brings. I know tomorrow you'll find better things. I know tomorrow you'll find better things. Follow all that drudging sadness, I know better things are on their way. Know you got a lot of good things happening up ahead. The past is gone and it's been said, so here's to what the future brings. I know tomorrow you'll find better things. No, tomorrow you'll find better things. No, tomorrow you'll find better things. Ray Davies.
Always good. Ray Davies.
Ray Davies.
You said Ray, and I went, where? Where is he? Ray Spinell, he's here. Oh my God.
Razor.
He's coming on. So what were your festivities tonight, or what are your festivities tonight?
Well, this afternoon I was actually at Rory's. Just they had sort of a very low key kind of Christmas party, which was to make up for the one that was kind of rained out, Christmas Eve, and so I went over there, and I actually I sort of tied one on in the afternoon, so I'm approaching my second win.
Yeah. Are you tying one on now? Do you have any tequila there, or?
Well, there's not. I'm hitting the water right now because frankly I went to ShopRite after Rory's, and you don't go shopping when you've got a snoot full of the things you come home with. They're like, what the hell, So I'm better now, more or less,
All right, go for it. You're going to do 3 today, by the way. We're starting the show at 9. Normally we start the show at 7:30, and we do this giant guinea pig theater thing, but we got 1 million people tonight, so play it on 3 and take it away.
That is not a problem, but that was good to know. I played this song a lot. This isn't a sarcastic goodbye to 20. This is more like a hopeful kind of thing for the future. Warren Zevon. Don't let us get sick. Don't let us get old. Don't let us get stupid, all right. Just make us be brave and make us play nice. And let us be together tonight. The sky was on fire when I walked up the mill to take up the slack in the line. I thought of my friends and the troubles they had to keep me from thinking of mine. Don't let us get sick, don't let us get old, don't let us be stupid, all right. Just make us be brave, make us play nice, and let us be together tonight. The moon has a face, and it smiles on the lake, and causes the ripples in time. I'm lucky to be here with someone I like, who maketh my spirit to shine. Don't let us get sick, don't let us get old, don't let us get stupid, all right. Make us be brave, make us play nice, and let us be together tonight. Make us be brave, make us play nice, and let us be together tonight.
Nice.
Thanks. So this, for my next selection, this is a goofy. Yeah. What do you got? Is that a pirouette? Is that like a like a Pepperidge Farm pirouette that you're smoking?
I shouldn't be smoking it now.
I just want to tell you, like, whoever you bought that from, they burnt you. That's just, it's chocolate and pastry, man. That's not, it's not gonna get you anywhere.
Oh, you don't get me anywhere at all.
Perhaps I'm wrong. I don't know. But I was going to do, if I was doing one more, I would have done Good Riddance by Green Day. But I'm guessing. I'm making a guess that somebody's going to do that. That's my
exactly. Ray Simonelli's going to do it.
I would have bet even money on that. So instead, I'm going to do a funny song by a band that I sort of like a guilty pleasure from the '80s, a band called Scandal, which had Patti Smythe as the lead singer, the future John McEnroe, Mrs. John McEnroe.
I loved that band, absolutely.
Yeah, they were fun. They were like a bouncy band, and she was a seriously great singer, and maybe she still is. I don't know, but it was it's one of those kind of pogo-y 80s.
You want to hear something funny? I saw, how the Wall Street Journal, I don't even know, I haven't seen a newspaper in so long, but they used to have all the little like hand.
The war's over, Ed.
Beautiful illustrations of people's faces next to the article, right? Like they didn't have photos, but they had a little illustration. Yeah. And they had an illustration of Patti Smythe, who I was a big fan. Like we used to cover their music in my band by Scandal and whatever out in Colorado. Yeah. And I read the article and it said, hey, you guys, we want to let you in on the music industry and how you think everybody is getting really, really rich. And we're going to break down the economics of this number one or whatever she was, artist, Patti Smythe. And they interviewed her and they basically said that she makes like $100,000 a year salary, plus the tour gets happening and whatever. The band gets paid far less than that. And then at the end of it all, they kind of don't walk away with a lot of money and the record company gets rich. Yeah. Did you ever see the article? It was on the writer, I think it might have been Jennifer Warren's or somebody whose last name is Warren, but she wrote a song that was for Belinda Carlisle. It was like a number one song, and they broke down what she was making like through streams, and she had like millions of hits. It was a number one song, the millions of hits, and it was like 48 cents. I mean, it was like so
it was so crazy. You know?
That's right. That was Elizabeth Warren and her band, the Cherokee Nation.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cherokee Nation.
Oh my God.
Cherokee.
Do
Paul
another
Revere.
song. Oh my God. Here we
Mark
go.
Lindsay, actually. Okay, so this is a Scandal song called "Goodbye to You." And I dedicate this to 2020 and to some people who made it unbearable. Those times I waited for you seem so long ago. I wanted you far too much to ever let you go. You know you never got by, I feel it too. And I guess I could never stand to lose. It's such a pity to say goodbye to you. Could I ever have loved someone like the one I see in you? I remember the good time, baby, now, and the bad time too. These last few weeks of holding on, the days are dull, the nights are long. Guess it's better to say goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. 'Cause baby, it's over now. No need to talk about it. It's not the same. My love for you is not the same. And my heart, and my heart, and my heart can't stand the strain. And my love, and my love, and my love won't stand the pain. And my heart, and my heart, and my heart can't stand the strain. Oh, my love, and my love, and my love. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Could I ever love somebody like the one I'd see in you? I remember the good times, baby, now, and the bad times too. These last few weeks of holding on, the days are dull, the nights are long. It's better to say goodbye to you. 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 Hey, Holly. I can't hear you.
Hey.
Hey, there you are. Holly.
Hello.
I just wanted you to see each other for New Year's Eve.
Aw.
Well, we have plans. We have plans.
We
Not for
do.
New
We
Year's
have big
Eve.
plans.
We have
Yeah.
plans, but not for, oh, we can't even reveal it. They're that big. We talked about them.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
They're out of your tires or do something, you know. How things, Holly?
They're good. How's it going, Bill?
You know, living the dream, baby.
No, right? Just ready to get this dumpster fire of a year over with.
Yes, me too.
Yep. You
Crazy.
can,
All right, we're going to bring Holly back on. Bill Noman, thank you very much. You sounded great as usual. By the way, that's the song that my cover band, my top 40 cover band in 1984 covered of that band, of Scandal.
I can only say that I had a huge crush on Patti Smith too, and on that particular video, that girl was cute, very cute. Anyway, hey, what can I say?
All right, you guys, we're going to be back with Holly McCreary in a little while. Will Baird is coming up next. We have Mario Orlando. We got Pat Padula. Oh, my God. It's going to be a great show.
See you, Holly.
Everybody hang tight. Be right back with Jam TV after this.
See ya.
Hey, Will Baird, how you doing?
I know that guy on screen. Hey, Ed, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks. Doing great.
So you're in
And-
Cambridge, Massachusetts. What's happening in Cambridge, Mass? You still have 16 inches of snow, or is it all gone?
It's mostly gone. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Yeah. So nothing's happening right now. I mean, everybody's gone. So it's very quiet. They've made a big deal in Massachusetts about don't go out, don't do anything, don't. So everyone is just kind of hiding in their houses from COVID. As if there's monsters wandering the streets.
Absolutely.
So, of course, often there are monsters wandering the streets in Central Square. Central Square is near me. There's Harvard Square on one side, which is like fine and safe. And then Central Square is always blue lights with yellow tape somewhere when I go down there. And I don't like going there. So
You got to check these chalk outline, and if it's your size, you got to wonder what happened yesterday.
And what's going to happen tomorrow? Yeah.
Exactly. What do you got for us tonight?
So I got some cool tunes about the past, the present, and the future. This one is this first one is by John Mayer, and it's called "The Heart of Life." The chorus is, "I know the heart of life is good," which these days is the case. It's just hard to see.
Exactly. All right, take it away.
All right. Okay, hang on a sec. It's still hard to see.
How
Sometimes these
hard
things
is it to see?
It's- Okay, here we go.
You gave me the knowing look. You gave me the knowing look. I'm like, oh, he's fading out. I get it now.
I'm fading out in general anyway. This was like a year to leave behind.
Yeah, this was I got to tell you, this year started normal, sort of. I mean, there was a poop show going on in Washington, and presidential politics had already started whipping up, and and all that, and we're like, oh, this is going to be a bad year, like it's going to be one of those years, and then it just got worse and worse and worse, and thing after thing after thing hit. But I'm optimistic about 2021, like we all are. And hopefully, it's good.
Well, I mean, think about it this way: if you lived forever, there's actually a character in Restaurant at the End of the Universe who is doomed to live forever. And the first 100,000 years are okay. He tries all the restaurants in the universe and goes to all the clubs and this kind of thing. But it starts to get dull after a while because there's nowhere else to go. So he decides he's going to go around and insult every being in the universe. And he keeps appearing in the book. And he'll walk down and go, Ed Train? He'll go, yeah. In the middle of like a battlefield or something. And he'll go, yeah, I'm Ed Train. He'll go, you are an hole, and check something off and then walk off and get back into his ship and fly off, So living forever might not be a good thing. Maybe, it's like, I don't know.
Although, you know what? You just gave me something to live for. If I can live long enough to insult everybody I've ever met, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. I'm headed towards there. I don't know. This year was that I crossed a certain threshold of age where you become aware that there's a horizon, but you really can't tell how far away it is, So I'm not crazy about seeing the horizon or knowing anything about it. I don't like to think about horizons.
You just got to dig your way out of this 2020 hole that we caught ourselves in this year,
Well, this is true. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of backhoes and some time.
Exactly. All right, play another one for us.
Sure. This is called Sometimes. I'll never understand my pedals. you notice the singing at the end? The delay takes over and keeps singing its little song.
Will Baird, very nice. Sounded great.
Thank you, sir. So, well, now I'm going to jump off the cliff, and this is I decided I was going to sing. This is the first and last and only time that I am singing this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
But next year you'll sing a lot.
Yeah.
Which is in 3 hours.
Actually, I'm pretty much done with singing, but
Wow.
you know, there's, you know, we're laughing and we're having a good time, and that's good, and all is well, because we're gonna get there eventually. But it's kind of hard to accept what's going on, even when we're able to joke about it and so on. And the coming year, you know, we'll have some challenges too. So I wanted to sing a song that would kind of make people feel better about that. For me, that's what I want to do with my music. So, and I can't say any lyrics with the guitar, so I had to sing. So, like I said, my family, my neighbors, and my friends tried to talk me out of it for their own sake, but I'm going to go ahead and sing anyway.
All right, go for it.
All right. We'll see what button I press this time. When I find myself in time of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world, there will be an answer, let it be. There is still a chance they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be.
Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I'm very, very touched that you did your last song this year for us on GMTV and that you sang. I think that's fantastic. Because we, of course, met. You were singing all kinds of stuff. Now you moved to instrumental music. I'm really glad to see you back singing.
Well, thanks. it's just a one-time thing, only for weddings, funerals, and New Year's Eves.
And Jam
parties.
TV.
I don't know. Yeah, and Jam TV.
This is
Well,
like
Jam
a
TV
funeral. Don't worry. This show is a lot like a funeral.
Well, it's well attended, I can tell you that much, when you look at the numbers. But now Jam TV's been really good to me this year, and I've really loved it, and it's been the highlight of my year.
That's great.
So-
I am so happy to hear that. It's been a highlight of my year too, to have everybody together and playing music and getting to see everybody's smiling faces. I think it's been important for me and important for a lot of people. And thank you so much, Wilbert. I really appreciate it. All right. Good to see you. Happy New Year. And we'll be right back with Mario Orlando, which is a person, not a place. Here we go. Hey, Mario Orlando. Good to see you, man.
Hey. Well, I don't know. This was the last minute for me. I figured, well, it's New Year's Eve, and I didn't know how many people you were going to have on. And so
What's happening to your microphone? Your microphone is going like,
Is it on? That's the
yeah,
thing.
you sound good. How you doing? Good to see you. I didn't expect to see you tonight.
Well, that's what I was saying. You know, I had everything stripped down because I'm doing other projects now. Those pickups came in, so I'm trying to get this 59 Telecaster back together, but I don't want to rush it. And I thought, well, you know, you asked me to come on, and I said to myself, well, maybe I can do this, maybe I can. I took everything apart, and I had to set this all up again. And God, I don't know if it's going to be sounding good tonight or not, but we can give it a try.
So
the hell?
you had these hand wound in Austria. Where did you send it?
Not in Austria, in Australia.
Oh, it was a
Land
while.
down
I'm
under.
I'm from Austria, and my whole life I've been living. I had no idea it was Australia. I just
yeah.
know they hand wind microphones and things in Austria. You know.
Yeah, Dave Ledden did those for me, and I just got them actually yesterday. So,
That's really from Australia.
yeah, from Australia. It took a while, but you know, okay. So, but anyway, I stripped everything down, so I don't know how it's going to sound tonight at all.
So
Can you
we're
hear
gonna
this
find
good?
out.
Can you? Yeah, well,
Yeah, you sound great.
this will may be my last. Is this guitar coming through at all?
Yeah, well, I hear it. Okay.
It's fine.
It sounds like one of your weird twangy things that I love so much. You know.
Well, that's my problem. You know, the last time I hear these things played back after the show is over, I go back to listen to it, and believe me, brother, it is not the same.
You know, it's a miracle. This is not real TV. We're not like, this is a fake thing. We're just having fun, you know. So it's a miracle it works at all.
Well, I'm just hoping that it's coming across the way it should. That's all.
Really
Yeah,
cool. All right, play us a
Now,
song.
that is this number's just for you, Ed.
All right.
You know why?
Why? Because wait. Because it has a train in it.
No, it has an RE501 tape echo on it.
Ooh, now that I like.
This is not a digital delay. That machine is running right now. And what you
That's
hear
great.
Is the space echo.
That's really great. So I actually, you know, I teach music. I teach electronic music in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I ask my students, I'm like, so have you guys ever heard of tape? And they go, tape? What do you mean, like Scotch tape? I go, no, for recording. And they're like, tape? Why would you record with tape? And then I explain to them how tape works. And they're like blown away. They're like, what planet are you from with tape? And you're playing through a tape right now.
Right now, it's just the effects. All the effects are coming through that one box.
Really cool.
Tape echo. So,
All right, play us something through a tape. Looking forward to it.
all right, this tune was written over 38 years ago, and I sort of dusted it off. Hopefully, I can perform it fairly well. I haven't played it in a long time. It's called Thunderstorms.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed climbing up my back to the top.
Happy New Year, fellas.
Hey, Billy Foster, look, it's Mario Orlando.
Yes, I'm looking. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad.
Here, tilt that camera up, Mario. Let me see your face a little bit. There you go.
There you go. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad.
So did you guys play together back in the day, or you knew each other, right?
We knew each other, but we.
Well, I'm sure we did a couple of things together, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I never played with the band or with you, Billy. That's the sad thing. We did play on occasions in different bands for different things. You know, whether we were doing a show or as a competition, but we never actually.
I can't hear him.
Together.
Yeah, talk right into your microphone, Mario. You're pretty quiet. You just speak up into that mic. Give it your theater voice.
Yeah, we never really.
There you go.
never really. I don't believe we ever did
Let me
play
switch
together
rooms here.
anywhere. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We did play in different bands together, but never together as person to person.
Right. Back in Greenwich, Connecticut in the day, the very hot music scene in Greenwich, Connecticut that I missed, obviously.
Oh, yeah. It was really jumping there for a while.
It was spectacular. It was just fabulous. There's no other way to describe it. It was just fantastic.
So was that also like the Portchester scene as well?
Portchester, Stamford, and Greenwich, all locked into one.
Yeah, I would have to say that too. Yeah, Stanford had a lot of good bands too. Yep, I remember that with playing at different bars and we'd come across each other every now and then, and of course the band competitions, stuff like that.
Yeah, really good. How you doing, Billy?
I don't know yet. I went down to Black Duck to get to have one. Yeah, one holiday toast. I had about 8 shots, so I'm kind of shot.
Oh, I see. Well, here, I will drink to you. This is rum. I'm not faking it. Everybody knows I don't really drink, but I'm drinking for New Year's Eve.
I'm afraid to go have another drink, to tell you the truth.
You wait. We have that on film. Billy Foster is afraid to have another drive. I've never heard that before.
Well, I think I'll fall asleep in 2 seconds if I have one more. I did like 4 shots, 3 beers. I don't know what else I did. It was kind of bad there, you know?
Oh my God. Well, good to see
Hey,
you.
look,
Happy New
hey.
Year.
The next time, when are you coming down this way again?
In the next couple of weeks, I'm probably coming for a little bit. I'm up here in the woods having a good time in Pennsylvania.
All right, no,
Well,
I agree. But the next time you're coming down, let me know and get in touch with me. I'm fixing up the basement, which is going to be my place to hang out. I'm going to get rid of this little room I'm in here. But I'm also want to rehearse there, and I want to do some live shots when you're on. We can bring
All right,
people
let's
in.
do
We
that.
can do, but you got to show me what I need and how to pick it up.
I'll do it all. If I'm in the room with you, I will bring all my fancy equipment. We will organize some songs, get them all produced, and we'll hammer out 3 or 4 of them in your basement.
Cool.
That's easy.
Cool,
That's
yeah.
If I'm there, I'll bring all my toys and my equipment, and and we'll have
Good.
fun.
And we'll get like Randy over and Ray over, and a couple
Or
of
I
people.
can get them virtually, and we can be together and be safe in the basement.
Oh, cool. That's even better.
Yeah, exactly.
That's even better.
All
I'm
right,
looking
sounds
forward
good.
to it.
Hang tight. I got a studio full of people today. I know who Barry is, but it's not the Barry that you think. And I know who Ray Simonelli is, and it is the Ray Simonelli you think. But first, I'm going to bring on Holly McNerney. I can't do her name. To me, she's Holly McCrary, and like my brain cannot go there to her married name, which is so similar. But stand by. We'll catch up with you shortly, Billy Foster. All right.
All right, go ahead.
We'll be right back after this. Hey, Holly.
Hello, Ed. Happy
How's
New
it going?
Year.
Yeah, I will toast with you. I want to toast with everybody tonight. I'm going to be like on the floor,
Cheers.
Happy New Year to you. Great to see you.
Salut. Salut. Oh,
so
let's
glad
get
to see
this,
you. How you
let's
doing?
get this over with. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready to light this dumpster year of a fire. Dumpster fire of a year. Yeah, I'm deep.
How many
but yeah,
of those have you had already?
Sean just told me to take it easy.
Oh, it's 3-drink Holly McCrary. I can't wait. Or Holly McCrary.
Holly McCrary, Mick. Just Holly Mick. I think I should just be Holly Mick from here on out.
Oh, wait a minute. Is one of you Scottish and one of you is Irish? Did I catch that right?
Well, so here's a funny thing. It originally, my whole life, I had been told I was Scottish. We even had like a Scottish crest and all this stuff. And along comes 23andMe, and my mom and dad are like, "We're gonna do our DNA," and it turns out we're Irish. So whatever. I don't care.
There was a war. This is how it all happened, right? So wait a minute. So are you considered Black Irish? Is that what you are?
Yes, we're considered Black. I am Black Irish. I am English. I am Eastern European, and what else? And Cherokee, Native American, and Chautauqua.
Oh my God! So Black Irish. So the story I knew somebody who was Black Irish who told me this story. She said that what happened was Ireland was not a country yet. Well, or I don't know what it was. It was at war with England badly, many a moon ago, and they called the Spanish king on the phone, right? Like, no, they sent like a messenger. They sent a messenger, a pigeon, right? They sent. I don't have the story.
Carrier pigeon.
They sent a friggin' messenger.
A Hogwarts owl.
To Spain, yes, to Spain, and they said to the king, "Listen. The British, who you hate, are coming up here to kick our ass, and we can't do it without you. You've got to send your guys up here." So the Spanish are like, "No problem. We'll be right over," right? So they send the pigeon back, and they set sail, right, from Spain to Ireland, but they weren't really good at navigation. So there was a storm, and they landed in the wrong place. And it was
They
like,
missed it by like what, 1,300 miles?
yeah, right. So
It
then
was,
they're like,
it was pretty big. It was pretty big miss.
I am so happy you know this story, because then what they did is they're like, we have no problem. We are Spanish soldiers. We will march the 1,200 miles up to County Cork or whatever the heck it was, right? And so they march up there and they get there and it's like mayhem. And they're like, oh, it looks like we missed the battle, right? And then they're like,
they come across burning villages. Like it's over and done with. Like, thanks for too little too late, homie.
That's exactly right. And then they went, well, as long as we're here, you got any girls?
Might as well have some fun.
And that's where the Black Irish came from.
Yep, absolutely. So I guess there's a little Spanish in me too. Yay.
A little Spanish in you, no pun intended.
Aye, aye.
What do you got for us? You gonna sing a song for us?
Yeah, so I got I don't know, I got some covers tonight. So I love taking 80s songs and just like messing them up or making them fun. I don't know. If you check out on Spotify and YouTube and Apple Music, I did a cover of Hold Me Now by the Thompson Twins.
Yeah.
That's always fun. But I've been looking around at other stuff that I could mess with. And this one just kind of jumped up and I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. So I'm going to throw these headphones on and see what we can do. But this was just something that with the current situation, I don't know, just spoke to me. And one of my girlfriends is a nurse in Tuscaloosa, and she was like, oh my gosh, yes, please play this. And I was like, okay, you got it, Mamie. So this is for you, Mamie. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, come on. In Valentine, shouldn't have to sell your soul in black and white. They really, really ought to know there's one track mind that took you for a working boy. Kiss him goodbye. Shouldn't have to jump for joy. You shouldn't have to shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on, shout, shout. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, come on. He gave you life, and in return you gave them hell. It's cold as ice. I hope we live to tell the tale. I hope we live to shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. And when you're taking down your guard, you can change your mind. I'd really love to break your heart. I'd really love to shout, talking you, come on. Come on and shout, shout. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without come. I'm talking you, come on. Come on. I'm talking you, come on.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So the Thompson Twins, that was those two guys that didn't sing their own music and they had dreadlocks and they danced in the
No, that was Milli Vanilli, man. I love
right.
him.
Were the Thompson Twins even twins? Were they even twins?
I don't think anybody in that group was related. I don't know what the name came from. No, Milli Vanilli, they had me straight fooled. I was like in the 90s. I was like, oh my God, these guys are awesome. And then the whole fiasco with the girl, you, girl, you, girl, you, girl, you, girl, you. And then, that's it. You're done.
Oh my God. That was so good. That was really great.
Thank you.
You want to hear a funny story? All right. So you can actually sort of verify the story. You have to believe my side of it, right? There was a thing called MySpace back before your time. Remember?
No, I remember MySpace. I built a whole profile. I had music that streamed. You could click on my favorite song.
You got it. But it was not really social media, but it was social, but it wasn't like Facebook. And so nobody knew what to do. So I had a friend on MySpace named Alanis Morissette, who was actually Alanis Morissette.
Wait a minute. Did she write "You Ought to Know About You," Ed?
Yeah, exactly right. That was about me, right? No, so
I always thought it was about Uncle Joey.
So in other words, she did it on her own. She didn't have some publicist doing it because nobody knew how to act on this new thing called the internet, right?
Right.
So we used to chat on MySpace, and I'd be like, "Oh, I really like your music," and blah blah blah, whatever. We used to chat. It was funny, right? So,
oh my God,
I did a parody, which I gotta make a music video of it so I can show it on GMTV. I did a parody of a Fergie tune called "Fergalicious." You remember that?
Yeah, I'm Fergalicious.
Right. And I did one.
That was my ringtone for a hot minute.
There you go, right? And so I did a parody of it called "Special Ed is Specialicious," right? And I sang all the parts and whatever, and it's actually kind of funny, right? And it's
oh my God, I have to hear this, Ed.
I'll play it for you. And so
it's so important to me.
You got to be in the video. You could be in the video.
100%. I don't know how I can contribute, but any way you need me, I'm there.
We're gonna make the video for this. That's how you're gonna hear it. And so I send it to my friend on MySpace, Alanis Morissette, and she goes, she's like, I am peeing myself. That is so funny. So she does a parody of My Humps, which is a Fergie or Black Eyed Peas tune, which is an idiotic song, by any standard. It's like a girl singing about her humps. And
listen, we're at this point, we are appealing to the lowest common denominator of human being, all right? Whoever will buy the music, spit it out.
And Fergie's awesome, and she can sing and dance. And I love her, but she was doing.
She also peed herself on stage.
Yeah, oh my God, really?
Yeah.
I've done that. No,
those. She admittedly, she said those were in her days when she was an addict, and she's clean now. So good for her. But still, you peed yourself on stage.
She did My Hump. So Alanis Morissette was inspired by my version of Fergalicious, and so she did My Humps in an Alanis Morissette.
It blew up
in her style. Did you ever see it?
Yes, I remember seeing that.
And then right after that, I wrote her a note, and I was like, "I can't believe you took my Fergie idea." And then she unfriended me. She unfriended me on MySpace. I was like,
Oh, major miss, Ed.
There you go, major miss. Don't go at Alanis Morissette. She'll tear your head off.
Don't piss her off.
Oh my God.
She'll Lorena Bobbitt you, maybe.
Oh my God. That would make for a very different story. So do one more song. The studio is full of people.
Okay, one more song. All right. So, you know what? I was going to do Elton John, but because hopefully everybody that I hope a lot of people that I know and love are watching. If you are,
Okay,
I love you all.
wait. Stop everything. I'm going to show you some of the people who are watching. We've got
Oh,
Dale
wait.
Allen, right?
Oh, Dale! Oh, I love you! I love you!
We've got Kurt and Helen, right?
Oh, hi, Kurt and Helen. I
there's
can't see them, but
and then
hi.
we've got Sherry and Dave, and we got Joe Mayo,
Hi, Sherry and Dave.
and we got Billy Foster.
Oh my gosh, Billy! Hi.
Ray Simonelli, and we got William.
Hi, Will. Oh my gosh, so many people. I love you all so much. Seriously, and I miss you all like incredibly. I miss you guys so much. Oh my gosh, I've like been almost crying at my new job to the person that works with me. I'm like, I miss playing out so much. Like my weekends used to be so much fun, and there was like a break in the monotony, and now there's not. And this has been like, Ed, this show has been like a really amazing thing. And I don't think you understand how much this has helped so many artists and so many musicians in this time right now when we can't get out and we can't socialize and we can't be together and we're missing each other terribly and we're missing performing. And here comes a spot for him with Ed that says, we got to keep it rolling. And I thank you so much. Thank you. And thank all of you guys for being there because, hey, if we aren't here, then it doesn't matter. It's just Ed on the screen. And we love you, Ed, but everybody here and everybody that participates makes this so much better. And I love you all so much.
All right. We'll talk. You have a chat?
Can I say something?
Yeah, Joe, go ahead.
Okay, the Thompson twins were actually three people.
Yeah, they weren't twins. They were
three people, and
They're funny.
yeah, they all were.
And a little known fact: Joe Mayo was actually the
people
third.
that couldn't count.
I was the third Thompson twin. Yeah.
Three people that couldn't count. That's who they were.
Bye.
Oh my God! All right, Holly, sing us all a song.
All right, this is for all of my friends. This is for all of you. I love you. I wish you the happiest of New Year's. Let's burn 2020 in a dumpster like the fire that it is and kiss it goodbye. All the best, all the luck, and all the love to everyone, all right? I've been so many places in my life and time. I sung like songs, I made some bad rhymes. I've acted out beloved stages with 10,000 people watching. You're alone now and I'm singing this song for you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. Treated you unkind, but darling, can't you see? There's no more important to me. Oh, baby, can't you please see through me? 'Cause we're alone now and I'm singing this song for you. You taught me precious secrets of a truth with hope and nothing. You stood out in front and I was hiding. Oh, now I'm so much better. And if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding. Oh, I love you in a place where there's no space or time. I love you for my life, you are a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we worked together. We were alone and I was singing this song for you. We're alone and I was singing this song for you. I love you guys.
Fantastic. Holly McNerney, whatever your name is. However you spell it, I don't even know. But great to see
Holly
you.
Mack.
Nice job, Holly.
I love you so much. Mwah. Happy
Yeah.
New Year.
Yeah, really great to see you, and Happy New Year to everybody and to you and your whole family. Good to have you back, and good to see
Thank
you
you.
at the tail end of the dumpster fire, as you call it.
Yeah, congratulations. This year, you were married this year in 2020. That's a big deal. We all celebrate that with you.
Thank you. There were
Yeah,
a lot of,
really
listen,
nice.
there was a lot of pluses this year amidst all the sadness, but you know what? There's the light at the end of the tunnel now, and let's just power through, you guys. Let's get there together.
I
That's
couldn't agree
right.
more. This year was a disaster, but it also brought a lot of good things. And
It
I have
really
to
did.
say, I am happy that we got to do all this. I'm happy that we got to hit a reset button on life. When we get back, we're going to appreciate each other and music
Oh my
a
gosh.
whole lot more.
The huggers of the world, I'm just going to warn you, it's going to get weird, you guys. Big hugs to
Absolutely. What's that,
everybody.
Billy Foster?
I said, let's hope that most people know enough to bring that positive over into where we're going. It would make things
That's it.
transition so much easier.
Exactly. I couldn't
That's
agree
it.
more.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be right back. We've got all kinds of performers here. We got Sherry and Dave. Hey, you guys. We got Joe Mayo. Are you hanging out, or are you going to do a song?
I just wanted to say Happy New Year and good evening to everybody. I'm doing myself a remote thing from Mia's house.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Oh, come here. Look, it's Mia.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Happy New Year. Cheers.
Happy
So-
New Year. Great to see you.
In the coming year, there'll be more to come because it'll be the coming year.
Fantastic. So, for those of you interested in the order of things, I'm going to bring, I don't know who he is, but this guy Barry down here, we're going to bring him up. And then Ray Simonelli, and then we got Sherry and Dave, we got Kurt and Helen, we got Dale Allen. Oh my God, it's so good to see you guys. We'll be right back, right after this, with Broken Hope. Here we go.
Bye.
Yo, how you doing?
Hello.
Happy
New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.
It's a happy Jew year.
Jew year. Oh my God, somebody had to say it. So wait, so are you trying to tell me that the Jewish New Year and the regular New Year are lined up right now somehow?
No, I was just when you were texting me before and you said, "Oh, it's not a Jewish New Year," and I said it actually is because we're all just sitting around at home, not going anywhere.
Right.
Until we celebrate Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year.
There you go. Oh, I thought that was like a Korean pop star, Rosh Hashanah. Like one of those K-pop guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So good to see all you guys. So who's Barry?
I am Barry.
You're Barry.
I
You're
had
buried is what you are.
I forgot to change it. I had it up for Frank Tosto's show last week, and he asked who Barry was, and I said, Barry Christmas. But
That's pretty good. Barry New Year.
It was the best joke anyone had ever heard in their life. But I just forgot to change it, so I guess I'll be Barry for.
You
for
can
the
be
first
Barry.
week.
I like it. Well, good to
It's,
see you, Barry. Play some Barry songs.
All right, here's a song. You have to be joking. They wouldn't do what you say. Oh, my vision is blurred. those unspeakable things. Oh, my Jesus, it's worse than you think. Standing in the morning, got enough science to explain. Seems to me God and the devil both the same. You have to be lying. They wouldn't do what you told me about. Oh, my vision is blurred again. It's blurred again. That is a song by the Flaming Lips.
The Flaming Lips, fantastic.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers to you. I just see a lot of drinking on this show, including Billy Foster, who had 48 drinks at the Black Duck, apparently.
This
now, what are you drinking?
Yogurt drink now.
You're drinking
This is just
yogurt?
cran apple juice. It's only cran apple juice.
I'm getting a drink. I'll be back.
Yeah, get a drink for Rosh Hashanah or whatever you do. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do one more.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the bar.
All right.
This is a song about the passage of time, which I think is appropriate for tonight. And it is by the band whose T-shirt I'm wearing, which is pretty uncool, to be wearing the T-shirt of the band whose song you're playing. But it's called Older, and it goes like this. You're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older, and now you're even older, and now you're even older. You're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older, and now you're older still. Time is marching on, and time is still marching on. This day will soon be at an end, and now it's even sooner, and now it's even sooner, and now it's even sooner. This day will soon be at an end, and now it's even sooner, and now it's sooner still. Been, and now you're even older, and now you're even older, and now you're even older. You're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older, and now you're older still. Too late. So close with the accordion.
I had to get the accordion, but they might be giants. Loves the accordion, and I love those guys.
They do. They're one of Barry's favorites.
That's good stuff. I saw They Might Be Giants once in New York. I want to say Did they play the Beacon Theater? I want to say
They're from Brooklyn. They've played New York probably hundreds of times.
Yeah, I saw them at a really cool place. It might have been the Beacon Theater, but were they big enough to play the Beacon Theater? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I saw them recently at the Music Hall of Williamsburg.
Oh, wow.
Pretty cool place.
Are they still at it?
Oh, yeah. They put out a
let's
new album.
go. I want to go. When it all comes back, if we all survive, I want to go see They Might Be Giants at some
We'll
point.
do a road trip.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Definitely.
Fantastic. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Everybody
From
needs
your
to
friend
be
Barry.
Mm.
So I got this. Can you see this?
What is that?
It's like a margarita in a can.
Now that's funny.
I just picked this up tonight. I haven't tried it yet, so we're gonna open it up and let's see.
So is Chobani yogurt? Are you having yogurt, Billy Foster?
Yes, yogurt drink. After 6 shots, I better stick with the yogurt.
I got Billy. 2021 is going to be a fucked up year because Billy Foster is drinking yogurt on New Year's Eve. Like
At
the
least
whole
it's not
universe is going to
yogurt.
go, ah, you know?
This is pretty good. I just took a sip. The first time I've ever had it.
Oh my God.
I'm drinking a margarita in a can.
I had a yogurt earlier.
That is too funny. All right, I'm going to bring my good friend Ray Simonelli on next, and we'll be right back. Good to see you guys. And I'm not going to forget you. You're good for time, right, Sherry and Dave?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, see you in a minute.
Okay.
All right, here we are. You know what the best part is? That Dougie is sideways. Dougie is like,
I don't know how it happened.
Yeah, you got to turn your camera, do like this, and then turn it back. I had to bring you on sideways. You know, there you go. Now you're fixed. You know, good to see you, man. Hey, Dougie.
Cool. Good to see you too.
And Pete Rondom, good to see you, man. How you doing? Pete Rondom's got a video which we're going to play later in the show. And we got Dale Allen is off like making herself a cocktail. And there's the cocktail. There's the wine. Dale Allen. Hold on, I gotta turn you. I gotta turn Dale Allen on. No, you turn yourself on. Push the button. So you can say hi to Ray Simonelli.
I'm laughing because you are correct. I had to do a little refill.
It's New Year's Eve. This is going to be the drunken show. Everybody's like,
it is New Year's Eve. Come on, we're all together and it's a good thing. Hi, Ray. Hi, Doug. Peter.
I have some wine too, Dale.
Fantastic. Ray Simonelli drinking wine. Pinky's out.
I'm drinking a little wine right now. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
Amazing.
absolutely.
How have you been doing, Ray Simonelli? What's the latest?
Not too much. Nothing's been pretty quiet this week for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
but
getting through the holidays.
next week you have your last gig at the golf course, right? It's the last one.
No,
of the
no,
season.
that's done.
Ray said, you are like the Who. The Who was like, we're playing our farewell tour. We're never getting back together again. This is it. You got to see the Who. It's 1983. And then they did it in 1984. They're like the going out of business sale store that like never goes out of business, you know?
That's what I'm shooting for, Ed.
And you are the guy who's like, oh, I just want to tell you about the last gig at the golf course. It's October 3rd. And then it's like, it's October 14th and 21st and 20, November 1st and December 19th. And then it's going into the spring.
Hey, can I help if they kept extending the date?
Yeah, they were great. They were really good supporters of live music. You got to hand it to the Clubhouse Grill.
Fantastic.
But they are shut down now. But, you know, it was the guys at the Clubhouse Grill. We're going to follow them where they go because they're now leaving that location, and we'll follow them when they reestablish in a new spot.
Where they go? What's the story?
We don't know yet. We don't know yet, but we're definitely behind them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
For
Anybody
sure.
who supports live music is a friend of mine, so that's all good.
Completely.
Super good. So, Ray, what are you going to do for us tonight?
Well, actually, is Billy Foster around? Is he still here?
No. Oh, there he is.
Yes, Billy.
Oh, he dropped out just as I clicked him in. He He's all right. He had 1493 shots at the Black Duck before this, so he
Oh,
obviously
okay.
went to unmute himself and he shut his computer off. So he'll be back.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do a song for a friend of ours. I think you know her too. Denise Daniels Biaggi.
Yeah.
You know Denise, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was looking for, as you know, I'm a strummer. All right. I don't do too much finger picking, like I usually leave that to Bill Deep Cuts Nolan, you know what I'm saying? But I said, well, I should learn a couple of songs. And I was looking for an idea for a song. And Denise posted a video out on her Facebook page a couple of weeks ago. It was actually like a birthday party of hers from a few years ago. And this is when her dad was still alive. And he was at the party and he was sitting in a wheelchair, but he sang this song to her. Okay. Hey, Billy, I'm talking about our friend Denise Daniels Biaggi. Is he on mute?
Who knows? He's drinking yogurt. I'm not. All bets are off with Billy Foster. He's drinking yogurt. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, anyway, I looked up on the internet a couple of versions of the song. I'm like, oh, you could definitely do a nice, tasteful finger picking thing. But if you saw her in the video, her face where her father's singing it, big smile. It was just like a beautiful life moment. So this is for Denise.
Oh, I think Ray Ciminelli froze. Oh my God, we're having gremlins on New Year's Eve.
I know.
There he
I got
is.
some gremlins too.
Come on, Ray Ciminelli. We're rooting for you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Start playing.
Okay. Here we go.
Drinking game. If his internet breaks up, you got to start drinking.
Like trees of green, red roses too. Watch them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I got skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night. I think myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow appear across the sky. Also appear faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. Your babies cry. Watch them grow. They'll learn more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Oh, I think Ray froze. Everybody drink.
All right. We will.
Ray
Okay.
Ciminelli, we're going to clap for you. You froze. We're going to all drink.
I can hear you though.
Fantastic. No, you sounded great, Ray. Really nice.
Yeah, Ray.
Thanks.
Come on, do another one for us.
All right, here we go. Spend my days with the woman and kind, smoked my stuff and drank all my wine. made up my mind to make a new stop. I'm going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. I took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you, oh, all the same. The sea was red and the sky was gray. I wonder how tomorrow can ever follow today. The hills and the canyon and the trembling shake. The children of the sun begin to wake. I think of the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose and started to float. I think it might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach you in time. I'll meet you up there where the past goes straight and high. To find a queen without a king. She said she plays guitar and cries and sings. Na 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 na. I ride a white man, the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who never been born. I'm standing in the field in a mountain of dream. Tell myself it's not as hard as it seems.
Morning, live.
Yeah, Ray Simonelli.
Yeah, I'll tell you that feels so strange. My fingers were feeling tight because I'm not used to playing without a pick.
All right.
Yeah, you did a great job. I was here with Quincy, your cat fan that gets inside your guitar case when you come over to rehearse.
Awesome, perfect.
Yeah. I was singing along and petting Quincy. Now I'm giving him some food.
Let me see that
I
cat.
love it. I love
Gail, hold your cat up. I want to see your cat.
Well, now he's all about, okay, that was a nice petting throughout the whole song. Now just give me some food.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I actually have, I had 2 cats, and now I have 4 cats, except 2 of them live outside. They found me. They came out of the forest, and they live under my place, and so I feed them. I give them cat food, and I give them a box to sleep in.
Yes.
And I put a security camera inside underneath so that I can see them. And so I feel like I know them, although I've never actually laid eyes on them myself. But I say, hey, you guys, come on out. And so I have my 2 indoor cats and my 2 stray outdoor cats who I'm feeding through the cold and misery and snow up here.
I totally love that. That's holy work. That's sacred work, taking care of those 2 cats.
Except, you know what I think, Dale? I think I'm being duped. Because number one, they're not skinny and they're not shivering and they don't look miserable. I have a feeling they belong to somebody in the neighborhood, and they're like, this sucker is giving us food and whatever, we'll.
All right, truth be told, I'm just saying, free meals, he's there. So that's the way my cat is. But anyway, good. Just keep it going, Ed, because you don't.
I'm going to. I don't mind that at all.
Ray Simonelli, nice job there.
Yeah, you sounded great, Ray.
Yeah, Ray.
Thank you, guys.
Good, Ray.
Appreciate it.
Really good. Good to see you. And of course, 2021 will bring a lot of music with the mayor, Ray Simonelli.
I'm ready.
He's frozen. So, hey, Ray, I want you to settle a bet for me. You ready?
Okay.
Who was the first person to call you the mayor of music?
The first person.
I'll give you a hint.
Mayor of music. Back when I was growing up in Stanford, people used to call me the mayor.
I'll give you a hint. It was at the Cobb's Mill Inn, and I introduced you to somebody, and I said, "This is Ray Simonelli. He is the mayor of all music. He's everywhere at every gig, at every jam. He's everywhere."
Okay, I know AJ uses it a lot.
Oh yeah,
I hear it most often from AJ.
It was the early days of the Cobb's Mill Inn when I gave you that moniker. Yep.
Right. He's the ubiquitous Ray.
The ubiquitous Ray. The
That's why I call him Ray Man.
I've got so many names. I'm like Satan.
You know, if there was some sort of a horror movie about Satan comes into the jam community, you might win the vote on that one.
Well, I do sing. Be careful. I do sing sympathy for the devil.
He's the nicest guy, and he's friends with everybody. But what's happening? You know, he's collecting souls, Ray Simonelli.
There you go.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So how are you doing, Kurt and Helen? What's going on?
Hey,
we're live.
I'm glad to see you guys there in the center square, in the Paul Lynn Square.
That's okay. You're going to get something to eat?
Yeah. It's great to see everybody's faces. Hi, Dale. Hey, Ray.
Hey, Kurt. Hey, Helen.
Sorry.
Sherry. Sherry's
I just
listening.
said Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to you, Billy Foster. Here's to you, Billy Foster. We made it through this year. I don't know how, but so we made it through 2020 somehow. Fantastic. All right, Dougie, drink up, and Dougie, you're going to play us a song, all right?
Sure.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, and thank you for doing this stuff, Ed. I mean, we've got quite a few months of stuff to get through here and a cold winter yet, so thank God that you're around and you're keeping us together, and this is great entertainment.
Thank you, and thank everybody. I swear to you, look, all I do is push some buttons. You guys bring it. You bring the music. You bring the joy. It's nice to see everybody's smiling face on Jam TV. And I remember when Anthony Fauci, when we first learned of his existence in April, he said, I don't know. He said, I think we're going to go 8 weeks. We're going to have to be in this world for, and we're like, 8 weeks. He's crazy. 8 weeks. Like, it was like, we're going to miss the summer. Now we're 42 weeks into this. And I think we got another bunch to go. So we'll all hang out here together.
He knew better. He just wanted to say 8 weeks so that you wouldn't get that.
Yeah. If he said 8 months, we'd be like, what?
Yeah, if he said...
He was one of the creators. He was one of the people already that created COVID. Fauci was there.
Right. If that guy had said 42 weeks, we all would have jumped off the roof, okay?
That's it. That's why you said it.
No doubt.
I remember like when they shut everything down, it was like around March 15th or something like that. And I was like, all right, I can hang out till the end of March. Like, that's fine.
Yeah, right. Little vacation. And then it went on and on. And then at some point, when was that? We all just went, screw it. Like, whatever. Like, we don't even think about when it's over anymore. Like, nobody talks about that anymore.
Probably like May or June, I think, is when we realized this wasn't coming to an end anytime soon.
We're like, yeah, maybe we can loosen. Screw it. We all like resigned ourselves to whatever we're doing.
In the spring months, we still had a couple of outdoor venues we could go to. But the cold kicked in, and we all got shut indoors. It made a major, major difference there.
Oh my God, you're absolutely right. Look who I got, Bill Lozier.
Bill, hey, what's up, man?
Billy, how are you? Guys, yeah, Happy New Year to all of you.
Good to see you, Bill Lozier.
It is good to be seen. Thanks.
You know, whether you like it or not, I contacted your record company. I asked for permission to play Auld Lang Syne that you played at midnight. And whether you like it or not, we're doing it.
No, go ahead. That's fun.
Good to see you. So, Dougie, play us a song. You're the center square. You're Paul Lynn.
Cool, thanks. So, song that's a theme of, kind of farewell to this 2020. So here it goes. On the day that I was born, my daddy sat down and cried. Had the mark just as plain as day, could not be denied. Say the king called Abel, rolling loaded dice. Ace of spades behind his ear, and not thinking twice. Half step, Mississippi up down to Lou. Hello, baby, I'm gone goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Well, to you old southern skies, I'm on my way. All you got to live for is what you left behind. Get yourself out of charge, steal that silver mine. Lost my books and trains, baby, at a pile of smoking leather. Never reaching to my feet, prayed for better weather. A half step, Mississippi uptown to Lou. Hello, baby, I'm gone goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Well, to you old southern skies, I'm on my way. Said when your ship comes in, the first mate takes the sails, second takes the after deck, the third the planks and rails. What's the point in calling shots? Cue ball straight in line. Pupils made of styrofoam, no one's got the time. Half step, Mississippi uptown to Lou. Hello, baby, I'm gone goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Well, to you old southern skies, I'm on my way. On my way. On my way. Cross the Rio Grande, cross the lazy river, cross the Rio Grande, cross the lazy river.
Oh, yeah. Good to see you,
Thanks,
Dougie.
folks. Yeah, thanks for having me on.
All right, Doug. Nice.
Part of it is having a reason to play and a reason to practice, to have stuff to do. And so it's so important. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. I'm just glad to see you.
It was good seeing you last week. Good
Oh, yeah,
seeing you
Billy, that was
last
so
week.
much fun at the Duck the other night. Awesome.
Yeah.
You made our afternoon.
Yeah, I had a craving for those wings. I had to have those wings.
Do another one for us, Dougie.
Okay, I got another one with a farewell kind of concept going on here.
You know, by the way, I was just talking to Anthony Benny down in Florida. I know that you're a good friend of his.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And he's out partying and having a great time in Florida. He said, hey, I want to come on your show and do a few songs. And I went, really? Like, where are you? He goes, I don't want to play. I want to, like, put the camera on the band at the venues he's at on the beach in Florida. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that, Anthony Benny. No, I want you to play. So go home and play later. Come on the show after midnight, play. And he's like, all right.
I owe him a phone call. It's so good to hear he's doing great.
Yeah, I'm going to go down and see him. I'm going to go down there this winter. There's no way I'm not going to Florida this winter, you know?
Yeah, that's
You
important.
better wait till the numbers get a little better in Florida. Like the worst in the 3 worst in the state.
I agree. But I can always go down there and, like, hide from people. I don't mind going to the friggin' Everglades National Park and not seeing a soul except alligators. You know, I don't mind that. So do another one for us, Dougie. Come on.
Okay. Fare you well, my honey. Fare you well, my only one. All the birds that were singing are flown, except you alone. Wanna leave this broke down palace on my hands and my knees. Oh, myself a bed by the waterside in my time, Oh, in a bed by the waterside, I will lay my head, listen to the river sing sweet songs, rock my soul. River gonna take me, sing me sweet and sleepy, sing me sweet and sleepy all the way back home. It's a far-gone lullaby so many years ago. Mama, many words I've come since I first left home. Going home by the waterside, I will rest my bones. Listen to the river sing sweet songs, rock my soul. Gonna plant a weeping willow by the Bay Street edge. Grow. Sing a lullaby beside the water. Lovers come and go. The river rolls. Fare you well, I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs, rock my soul. Listen to the river sing sweet songs, rock my soul.
Very nice. Excellent, Dougie. Great to see you.
Thanks,
And
Doug.
thanks for having me. And nice to see everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year. I've had a bunch of rum. I think I'm out. I'm out of rum. Like, it's over.
Is that Sailor Jerry?
What's that?
Is that Sailor Jerry?
That is Gosling's Black Seal.
There you go.
Gosling's rum, and it's over. It's all over.
Was it full when you started tonight?
Tonight, yeah, it was full when they started tonight. Yeah.
Egg train, wowzers.
I'm drinking tonight. Oh my God.
New Year's.
Super good. Yeah. Hey, Sugar Queen, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good today.
So tell everybody what you've been building. I want them to hear it from you what you've been building.
Well, I've been wanting to live the van life for like since I was like 22, and I finally bought a van this year, and I converted a Ford Ecoline into a camper van. Yeah. So there's a bed in there. There's I have running water at campsites, and I can plug in like an RV at campsites too to electric.
Nice.
That is fantastic. For those of you who don't know what hashtag van life is, I became aware of this a couple of years ago, where people are buying a van and they're putting it's as little as throwing a mattress in the back of your van, and it's as much as building and like this unbelievable, like space station thing. And you're doing some really cool stuff with your van.
Thanks. Yeah, I stained my countertop pink, so I have a pink stained countertop. It's pretty cool.
Fantastic.
Where do you go? You're visiting family, friends, or you just drive?
Visit. I have family all over. So Jersey is home, and I lived in Connecticut, and I have family in Atlanta. I'm in Texas right now, actually, with my mom. Yep. So
and you
all up and
drove
down
there in
the
your
coast.
van.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So you took your van to Texas to see mom, and now you're at her house. So now you're in a house.
Well, she lives in an apartment complex. So yeah.
So what I see in the background is her home.
Yes.
So you got there with your van.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really impressed.
Yeah, thank you.
You're riding free in life.
Yeah.
It's true. You want to hear who did the van life back in the day? My mother. My mother, who was a conservative Austrian and like a really cool person, she bought a little camper, like a Dodge van camper back in when was that? 1981. She got a van, basically a Dodge van, and piled her dogs in it and took off across America and saw the whole country and stayed with friends. And she had changed her life. She traveled all around. And I remember her calling me up. She was very conservative and whatever. She called me up and she goes, I've discovered that you can go to a truck stop and they're very nice people and you can get showers there. And it's a very good way to do you discovered the van life before the millennials' parents were born. Like my mother was on it.
We hijacked it. Yeah, funny story. My grandmother was living the van life, and I didn't know until I bought my van. And then she tells me a billion stories of how they had caravans. Like it'd be like 20, 30 people in vans all traveling to the same spot together.
That's great.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Do you travel with your cats? You travel with your cats?
My 8-year-old cat, yes, but my little cat, my dad's babysitting and trying to take him to. My dad wants to keep him. I might allow it.
Your cat looks like our cat. We have a big fat Maine Coon.
Oh yeah, they look like they could be siblings.
Yeah.
That's really cool. All right, play us a song, Sugar Queen. I want to hear it.
All right. Oh, I hope I'm in tune. Let me just double check.
What are you gonna play for us?
I should play. So I got I nailed my audition with Sessions Live. I think I told you. So I'm gonna play my audition song.
All right.
If You Let Me by Cyanide Harrod. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And I'm gonna cheat with the chords. I'm sorry for the wait.
Okay.
We're not going anywhere.
All right.
Amen to that. Nowhere to go.
See, all I want to do now is hum the wrong notes so that it messes you up. Like when I'm at the bank and they're trying to count the money and I'm like 7, 4, 19, 43,
All right. If You Let Me. Whoa, 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 whoa. It hurts me the most when I wake. I fumble and twist till the truth starts to click. There's so much space in this bed. These sheets go for miles. Dreams of your smile. I don't wanna be just a memory. And I don't wanna feel your wings break free. Because without you, I'm lost in the breeze. I gotta be strong now. I gotta show you how I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. My time is up. You're over us. Cause I think I might do anything for you if you just let me. Ooh, if you just let me. Ooh, if you just let me. Ooh, just let me. It hurts. The taste of your lips is still fresh, and the smell of your scent. How could I forget your words? How they cut me to shreds. But to tell you the truth, every piece is for you. I don't want to be just a memory. And I don't want to feel your wings break free. Because without you, I'm lost in the breeze. I gotta be strong now. I gotta show you how I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. My time is up. You're over us. Cause I think I might do anything for you if you just let me. Ooh, if you just let me. If you just let me. Ooh, just let me. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, yeah, yeah. I love you like I've never loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. My time is up. You're over us. Cause I think I might do anything for you if you just if you just let me. Whoa, yeah. If you just let me.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Munster was interested for the whole time. He got towards the end and he's like, no, I want to go play
I
now.
love him. I love him.
So cute. I was mesmerized.
Yeah, super good. That's a great tune. So tell us about your successes recently with that song. What's going on?
So I got they reached out to me actually. A talent scout found me on YouTube, and I got an email for an audition, and I did the audition. And Sessions Live is a new site. It's ran by the same guy who started Pandora. So I'm an artist there. I can go live whenever I want. And there's like rankings. So if you move up the rankings, you get more benefits and more followers, and they help you grow your audience.
That's
pretty
great.
cool. Yeah.
I was truly mesmerized by that song. You had me in the palm of your hand. That was great.
Thanks so
really
much.
lovely.
Thanks.
That's really nice. So do another song. You have another one planned?
Yeah, I do. So everyone usually likes when I rap on ukulele. So I'm gonna do a Fly by Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah, all right.
All right.
Do the dance too. Do the dance. All right, no, don't do the dance.
I came to win, to fight, to prosper, to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to conquer, and to rise, to fly, to fly. I wish today it would rain all day. Maybe that is time to make the pain go away. Trying to forgive you for abandoning me. Praying, but I think I'm still an angel away. Angel away, yeah, strange in a way. Maybe that is why I chase strangers away, because they got their guns out aiming at me. But I become near when they aiming at me. Me against them, me against enemies, me against friends. Somehow they all seem to become one. A sea full of sharks and they all smell blood. They start coming and I start rising. Must be surprising. I'm just amazing. I win, fly, soar, higher, 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 more fire. Win, to fight, to prosper, and to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to conquer, and to rise, to fly, to fly. Everybody want to try to box me in, suffocating every time it locks me in, painting their own pictures then they crop me in, but I will remain where the top begins, because I am not a word, I am not a line, I am not a girl that could ever be defined, I am not fly, I am levitation, I represent an entire generation, I hear the criticism loud and clear, and that is how to know that the time is near, and we become alive in a time of fear, and I ain't got no motherfucking time to spare, crying my eyes out for days upon days, such a heavy burden placed upon me, when you go hard your yays become nays, Yankee stadiums with Jays and Kanye's. Win, to fight, to conquer, to rise. I came to win, to survive, to prosper, to thrive, to fly high, to fly high, Get ready for it, get ready for it, get ready for it. I came to win, get ready for it, get ready for it, get ready for it. I came to win. Thank you.
Yay! Woo!
So good.
Nice.
Really good. So where are you in Texas? You're in Texas now?
Yeah, Frisco, right outside of Dallas.
Very nice.
Yeah.
How's the
That was
weather?
lovely. That was great.
It's been raining for like 3 days straight here. It's nasty.
Yeah, but it's 70 degrees, right?
Well, it's pretty cold too. I'm outside, jackets on and everything. Yeah, it's pretty cold here. But it's supposed to be 60s next week. Yeah.
And where are you off to next in your van? What's your next destination?
I'm still working on it, but I'm going back to Mississippi next week, and then possibly back to my cousins in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta about 2 weeks ago, and my cousin says she thinks there's some work for me in the entertainment business, so I'm gonna go down there and see what's going on. I also beat COVID. I think I told you, but I caught COVID back in early August. I had a really mild case. The doctor said because I'm young, so I'm supposed to have antibodies and immunity, so I can travel a little bit. Yep.
That's great. And I'm glad you're okay. And a whole bunch of people, this is just a word to the wise. A whole bunch of people who we know, your secret is safe with me, all y'all, for $5. No, your secret is safe with me. But a whole bunch of people we know were like, don't tell anybody, but I've got the COVID and I don't want it. Right. So just, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're doing great. But everybody be freaking careful out there. It's not over yet. It's worse than it's been. So be careful, be healthy. We didn't go through all of this just to get sick now, but I'm really glad that you're feeling good and that you're doing okay and you're getting around. I'm going to catch up with you. I got a van. We're going to meet somewhere. Oh, it's going to happen.
I'm with it.
Great to see you, Sugar Queen.
You too. Thanks.
All right, we're going to do a little bit of a change up in the studio. Don't feel bad. I've got people banging on the door, but we're going to come right back with Kurt and Helen and then Sherry and Dave right after this. Did I push the right buttons? I did.
You always push our buttons, Ed.
I'm pushing your buttons.
Hey,
you know?
everyone's buttons.
Oh my God. How you doing, Kurt and Helen?
Hi.
We're doing great. We're doing
So
great.
Helen, where do you teach? Do you teach in Reading or East Reading or in Fairfield?
Fairfield.
Fairfield. I knew it. So Mark Chicalo just came on. He said he's hanging out with some people tonight. They're like, wait a minute, that's Helen. We know her from Fairfield. I'm like,
who's that? Oh, it's Nese.
I don't know, I'll find out for you.
I know a lot of people in Fairfield. I love it. It's great. It's a good thing.
One of your students. So how you guys been doing up there? You're still
We're
isolating
good.
like crazy, like me?
Yeah, I don't go anywhere. Kurt doesn't go anywhere. We just don't really go anywhere. So it's so nice to see all of you. Want to wish you Happy New Year. We have been doing little studio stuff with my son-in-law. So we just released a single. So it's on Apple Music, Spotify, and it's called Hoping Tomorrow. And we're hoping there's a better tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Hey, can I get a word into? Hey, everybody, Helen became a grandma.
No, sorry, Kurt. No, we can't have anybody with a cowboy hat on GMTV. Sorry. Can't say anything.
Yeah. All right. I'll say it
I
this
tell
way.
you what.
Helen's a grandma,
What I am.
and I'm a grandpa.
No.
Yes, because her daughter Julianne gave birth to Luke James in August 31st.
He's really
so he's 4 months today, actually.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's good.
Wow.
It's all good.
That's
That's
cool.
the silver lining, you guys.
Yeah, no shit.
There's going to be a lot of babies after this is all done.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Babies
know.
are coming.
I think we're gonna come out soon. I think it's gonna be good.
We're coming out soon,
Right?
honey.
I think we're gonna get the
Oh.
vaccine.
You're coming out. Kurt's coming out
Yeah, did you hear
soon.
that?
I'm gonna
John,
get it.
John Lennon's contribution to Paul's song, I have to admit it's getting better, was the line, it couldn't get no worse.
Totally. Oh, I
It
know.
really
It's gonna
couldn't
be
get
fun.
worse.
Yeah, no shit.
It is what it is. I don't know. I've been doing
Yeah.
a lot of painting, drawing. I don't get to paint and draw a lot, so I don't know. I do kickboxing here in the studio by myself.
That's cool. I want a video of that.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
about
All right,
that.
so Helen, go ahead. You guys, you got a song for us, right? Sing it for us.
Yeah, I think we have a song. This one's
All right.
called. Again, this is a new song that we recorded, and it's kind of about what we're going through and the hopes of a better tomorrow. So it's called "Hoping."
And this is the backing vocal track.
So I'm hoping you can hear that.
Yeah, you can hear it. Do you hear it? There was a time, wasn't so long ago, our house was full of fun. It's lonesome now, everybody stays home. Now it's just me and life. Hoping tomorrow is a run of good luck. Hoping tomorrow comes sunny side up. I'm missing my family and friends and Sunday barbecues. Hoping tomorrow brings a little good news.
I thought I had a good job,
Hoping tomorrow to run of good luck. Hoping tomorrow comes sunny side up. Missing my family and friends and Sunday barbecues. Hoping tomorrow brings a little good news. My man, of course, has been my true north, and his love holds on my grave. But this isolation is a sad, sad situation. It'll worry beyond belief. Yeah. Missing my family and friends and Sunday barbecues. Hoping tomorrow brings a little good news. Oh, praying tomorrow brings a little good news. Love you all. Hope you could hear it.
That was great.
Could you hear it? I hope you could hear it. It's
I'll add Gail Allen in. I'm going to add some people in.
Nice job, Kurt and Helen. Happy New Year.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it sounded
Happy
great.
New Year.
That was really cool, guys. That sounded great.
It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see anybody.
It was what?
It's great to see you, and it's great to see anybody.
It's great to see anyone.
I know, right?
I'm grateful to see the UPS guy.
I think we all are when he actually gets the package right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not the Amazon Prime guys. Has anybody noticed that not a single one of those guys can drive? They have no idea what they're doing.
It's rare, but I actually have a FedEx girl. It's rare that I see her, but she's the best.
Yeah, our delivery people are doing fine over here.
Yeah.
But Kurt and Helen, that was a really nice piece.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I hope you guys could check it out. It's on Apple Music. I mean, it's just a nice song.
Thanks,
we wanted
guys.
to do something for the pandemic because we were really kind of stuck here.
Yes.
And it's the only way for me. Like, I really don't. I don't know. I haven't been able to get out to sing, and we just wanted to release what we were feeling. So.
Hang on, we're gonna lose you.
Stuck. We're gonna lose our.
You guys are the real deal.
Yes, they are the
Thank
real
you.
deal.
You want to do?
We love you
You
guys.
want to do Love Song?
I don't know. Do we have time for one more, Eddie?
Do we have time for Love Song?
Yeah, do one more, you guys. If you got it, play it. If you got it, smoke it.
Yeah, we got it.
But
We got it. We're
This
smoking.
is Kurt.
Don't have to tell me twice.
All right, Randy.
I'm gonna smoke it.
Shit, dude.
It's a cookie.
We're on bottle number.
There wouldn't be a cloud in the sky.
That's good, Randy. Sing it,
There
Kurt.
wouldn't be a tear in my eye. There wouldn't be goodbye if I had you. There wouldn't be the question why. I'd sing the sweetest lullaby. No reason to cry if I had you. 'Cause if I had you share the night, I wouldn't wait to turn out the light. If I had you to hold me tight, that's what
away if I had you.
There wouldn't be the story told. There wouldn't be this bed so cold. No pictures growing old if I had you. Fed me roses to sing, love letters to be paid. My lover, my best friend, if I had you. 'Cause if I had you to share the night, I wouldn't wait to turn out the light. If I had you to hold me tight, that's what I'd do. And if I had you to start my day, I wouldn't wake up feeling this way. I'd laugh my tears away if I had you. I'd laugh my tears away if I had you.
It's a short one.
Excellent.
We laugh
Okay,
a lot when
okay.
we
I
sing
just have to
together.
say that listening to you sing and perform is so wonderful, but it always
I don't know, the two of
goes
us.
to my spirit watching the way you two are with each other. I mean, and am I right? Just watching the way that they
No, I'm
are.
laughing because I actually forgot the harmony at one point.
Oh God! I just
laughing
love the love between you.
I'm just laughing.
As long as Kurt's not at the bar
I
with
still
me,
love her,
they
everybody.
sound great.
It's great.
And I have to give a shout out to my son-in-law Sam Warfield. He recorded all our songs and he gave us these beautiful instrumental tracks. Beautiful, right?
Oh my
He's a good
God!
guy.
Yeah, that was amazing. The music was great. The song was great, and always that what happens with you two, the love with you two, honestly, is a gift to all of us. It really is.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's so nice.
Thank
One
you, Dan.
song
Thank
breaks
you.
the ice, two song gets it going, the third and fourth, we just so much fun. I miss all of you.
Well, you know
Love
what
you.
it's like at the live shows, guys. Come on, don't we miss that? Oh,
Yes, we
the
miss
energy
it so much.
builds.
Yes. We do.
Right?
We do miss the live shows, but Ed Train, thank you so much for making this happen.
Yeah, Eddie. Eddie, God bless you, buddy. You're the best.
Absolutely. Thank you all for coming on. It's great to see all your
42
faces. I look forward to this immensely every week. You know, it's so good. And we've
Yeah,
done
I can
40
remember you saying, "This is week 3." You know, I mean, how many?
I remember that too. I remember being like freaked out. Like, I don't know. Maybe we're going to have to do 8 weeks of this. It's like been 42
Yeah.
weeks of this, you know?
Can you believe it's 42 weeks now? Yeah.
42 weeks.
Anyway,
Like,
thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
It's so great to see everybody and hear everybody.
Absolutely.
And Billy, you keep drinking that Chobani yogurt. Good. That's
Kurt
a
and
good
Helen,
tequila
thanks for
chaser,
sharing the
my brother.
love. Thank
Happy
you.
New
shit.
Year.
Look what we got. We got Dave Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Thank you.
What's up, guys? Happy New Year.
Hey, Dave.
Happy New Year.
Dave, are you eating another filet mignon right now? What are you having?
No, we did eat some steaks tonight. I tried to get some lobsters from my friend, who is a lobster man in Long Island Sound, but he didn't have any lobsters, and everybody else is charging like $15 a pound. So that wasn't happening tonight. But I had my daughter and her boyfriend over for a steak dinner, which was
Nice.
good. But I think what you're referring to, Sherry, is actually prime rib,
Oh,
not
sorry.
filet mignon. And let's not get it mixed up here, because there's going to be a very
That
important,
also happened at the
video
Stone
coming out.
household tonight. Yeah. it was prime
So-
rib and stuffed shrimp night at the Stone household. Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
What did we have? We had Thai food takeout.
Love that. How can
That
you go
doesn't
wrong?
sound bad.
I had a steak. I'm a simple man. Sometimes I need to celebrate and have a steak.
Good.
And a bottle of rum.
Margarita in a can.
Yes, that's right. Margaritas in a can, Sherry. Well done.
I keep it classy.
Very classy. I'm
And we took the lock off the stone wine cellar tonight, so it was all flowing.
Wow. Nice job, Randy.
Fuck yeah.
I brought my wines out in the basement. Did you see that little wine thing I showed you before, Ed?
Yeah.
All right, the cheapest bottle of wine on that rack is $250.
Holy
What is it?
mackerel.
That's
Billy,
the
what
cheapest
is
bottle
it?
of wine on that rack. Huh?
Billy, what is it?
It's I'll show it to you later. I'll
right.
turn the camera on. It's the wine rack. I fixed up the basement since I bought the house for my daughter.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have people over to make music and stuff in the basement. So I put all the booze in the basement. There's a bar and a wine rack down there.
Well, make sure you don't invite me to that.
Yeah.
There's also a bed to spend the night too. So
Make sure I don't do that.
Can't wait.
Just don't-
Sounds like fun.
Everyone's keys.
Just don't drink it all before we can get there, Bill.
Well, that's why I'm trying to stay upstairs.
Right.
I'm trying to stay upstairs. I'm not trying to go down there too often.
Billy, can I ask you something? The $250 bottle of wine, is it really that much better than a really good bottle of $12?
No, I was explaining to my wife yesterday.
I have a different
this
answer for that.
girlfriend once, and she from Beverly Hills, and she was a caterer. She did Boskin, all these rich people, and she got a $2,000 bottle of champagne, which we opened on a New Year's night together. It tasted like liquid cardboard. It was so disgusting. It was ugly.
Bad storage. That's bad storage, man.
Oh, so it's not the
That was
price.
probably like a 1958 Dom Perignon that was stored next to a furnace.
Oh, really?
Well, whether it's $250 or $12, you should always enjoy any wine that you're drinking. And
There you go, Dale. You're
or
spot
don't
on.
drink at all.
Some of the best bottles in my cellar are bottles that I bought for $15 20 years ago, and they're drinking like velvet right now.
That's
But wait a minute, but
Randy.
everyone is different. Do you appreciate red wines more than white wines, or
Fuck yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
To me, it depends on what I'm drinking at the time. I usually have red wines with dinner, and I usually have white wines with dinner. But if I'm going to drink wine for the night, it's going to be red. It's not going to be.
It's going to be red, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bordeaux, Burgundy, a big bad cab, some
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker like that.
Gypsy Rose.
I like a Pinot Noir.
Oh, love Pinots.
Yeah.
But that's stuff.
I got a Pinot that would blow your skirt up. It's really good.
Oh yeah, I got a really nice one too.
What did
Wow,
you
I got a
what did you all
Shiraz
get
that's
together for
really,
this?
really excellent too.
Exactly. No
So when I
shit,
get
right?
everybody to come hang out in the basement, we'll try all the wines and just bring bail money. That's all you got to do.
Bring a show for your van just in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Did Randy just say he likes penis? Is that what he said? I heard that. I don't know.
No, I said
Wait.
newer.
Randy likes penis. Kurt's coming out.
It's
What's
been
going on
I just
tonight?
wild about penis and penis wild
Penis
about
wild
me.
about me.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Yes.
Oh my God. Good to see you guys for New Year's Eve.
Randy will now be blocked from shows 40 through 88.
That's
And we're all
exactly.
just wild about that, by the way, Randy. We're all just wild about it. It's all
I know.
Randy, we're going in a different
What's everybody
direction,
laughing at? I don't get it. What?
2021, we're going in a different direction, Randy. Sorry.
Yeah, it's called right down into the gutter. Yes,
Yes,
That's for sure.
you can
Oh my
depend
God.
on me. Yes.
So speaking of New Year's and Rosh Hashanah, you have a Rosh Hashanah song for us, Sherry?
No, I was kidding.
I thought there was such a thing, like
There is such a thing, but it wouldn't be that exciting. Yeah, I'm like just kicked the bass player out.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
that happened. Yeah.
I got my COVID vaccine yesterday,
Nice. I saw that. Yeah.
first dose, and it was fine. I did have I think the most noticeable side effect was I was feeling very jittery, as if somebody gave me a shot of steroids or I had a lot of caffeine or something. I was feeling
Wow.
but that was the worst of it. a little nauseous, but that was the worst of it. And then today I was feeling fine.
It's
How
nice.
long did it last?
What?
How long did the symptoms linger?
What, a couple hours? Like,
Right.
yeah.
It's nice to know that you do steroids
shots?
normally, you know?
Yeah.
2 shots?
But the thing is, like, I have hyperthyroidism, so I tend to have, like, you know, so it could be just me. Two of my coworkers went with me and they felt nothing. So, I think everyone's going to respond to it differently.
Yeah.
And when do you have to go back?
I don't care. I've made this bad statement before on this show. The second I can back my ass up into a CVS and get a shot, it's
Yeah,
happening.
right.
Yeah.
And, I was a little worried. Well, so I was like, I was like you, Randy. I'm like, I'm going to just do it. I'm going to roll up my sleeve. I'm going to get a shot. And then I get an email from our director and she's like, oh, since you go to Wilton Meadows, and this was like, she emailed maybe 10 of us, they're letting you get, the vaccine with their crew. And you're going on December 30th. And I was like, what? Like, that's an actual date. And I was like, I got to think about this. Like,
yeah.
Did anyone die? Like, what's happening? Like,
Hey, can I call Dr. Fauci, please?
Yeah. And then, I was like,
He's in the
but then I was
basement.
excited about it. And then I was hearing the numbers going up. And then I'm like, you know what? Now I'm grateful that I have a date and I'm glad
good
that I
for
can
you.
do it.
No, I'm
And
proud of you.
on
Good for you for
Monday,
doing it.
I was like sinus headache. I wasn't feeling well. And I was like, shit. I'm like, now I'm not going to be able to go. I'm going to be sick. And I was a little bit, this is also could be why I wasn't feeling well after the shot too. But I called out of work on Tuesday. I wasn't feeling well. I mean, it was mostly like sinus pressure and headache, body aches and stuff. And I was like, shit, I'm not gonna be able to go. So I actually talked to our medical director where I work now. And she's like, there's nothing that's gonna, there's nothing that's going to interfere. She's like, if you are sick, if you have a sinus infection, there's nothing that's in the shot that's going to interfere. She's like, the only thing you want to be cautious of is that you might not know if what you're feeling is from the shot or from not feeling well to begin with. So how will you know?
Yeah.
So I said, I don't care. I'd rather have any of those symptoms than COVID. So
No shit. Yeah.
like, if I don't know, if I have body aches and I don't know if it's from a sinus infection or the shot, I don't care. I don't care what it's from. I'll just sleep it off for a day. And
I agree.
Whatever.
Well said. Yes.
So you got to get another one in 3 weeks. Is that it?
yeah, January 20th. And I was
It's a
joking around with Dave.
It's
I
a
was
shot.
like,
It's
oh,
a shot now.
probably just from the
Do the
microchip.
syringes have Don Julio on them?
What?
He wants to know if the syringes have Don Julio on them.
Yeah. No, it had margarita in a can on it.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
They injected me with pure tequila. No
Yeah,
wonder
I did catch. I caught that 5G microchip reference. I got you.
Yeah, that's what I said. I told Dave, I'm like, scan me with your phone, see if anything comes up.
That margarita in the can, if you actually drink 4 of those in a row, you will definitely be in the can for the rest of the night.
They're actually, I don't drink a lot, so I kind of like, if I open a bottle of wine, it goes to waste. Dave doesn't drink wine, so I'm like, I wanted something that was kind of single serve, and I don't drink beer, and I'm like, all right, I'll try this margarita in a can, and I thought it was going to be gross, but it's actually pretty good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
the
I got it in
solution.
a bottle. I got it in a bottle.
Yeah.
All those mixed drinks, the tropical ones and everything. I bought them all up. There's a whole bunch of them downstairs. They're all in a bottle. I don't know how they taste. They're pre-mixed, but they're there.
The other solution is just to drink more by yourself, Sherry.
I got to work up to it. I'm not. It's
Spoken like a wizard.
It's a Tuesday night jam, bike rise. I got to work up to everyone else's pace. I'm not there yet.
Wait, you've had like 9 months.
I
since
know,
this
and I'm
started.
working Saturday.
Come
so
on.
I have to work Saturday because I called out like the past 2 days with my sinus infection, or not a sinus infection. But you know what's funny?
Your phony fake news sinus infection.
Right. I was feeling really crappy on like Monday and Tuesday, and I did have body aches, and I had like sinus, whatever.
Yeah. I've
And
done
like,
worse.
When I got home, I was like,
The Don Julio cleared all that up for me.
yeah, but that's what I said, Billy. I'm like, I'm feeling kind of jittery from this shot, but my sinuses feel great. Like it just killed all those symptoms. So
That's a positive, without a doubt.
Well, glad you're feeling better, Sherry.
thanks, Dale. Yeah, it was never really that bad. I mean, it was definitely, I would say it's stronger than the flu shot though. I get the flu shot every year, but
Did anyone else get the vaccine?
What's that?
Anyone else get the vaccine?
Not yet.
You
I'm in
COVID
line
one?
for it. I'm in line for
You're in
it.
line.
I'm going to watch a couple of other people take it first.
Yeah, I'm in the black market for it.
Oh, the black market. Someone stole like 500 vials.
I know, exactly. I know.
I'm not going to the front of the line.
Which begs the question: how you gonna get your second one? It's okay that you got it from Ray Ray down on the corner for the first one. But where are you gonna get the second one from? You know?
But you know what's funny? I was worried about everything, and I was worried that like Wilton Meadows, they did a great job. They were so organized. They had they had like a pharmacy group. It wasn't like CVS. Some people have CVS running it. It was some other pharmacy group came in, so it wasn't their staff. And I was worried that I was going to get jabbed by like some nurse who was all pissed to be there and missed her lunch break. And no, how long has this vial been out? Because I was worried about that. Well, it's only like 15 minutes past the time that it should be out, so we'll just get her out of here. But no, they were so organized, and it was really professionally done. So I was impressed.
Good.
I was afraid you're going to walk in the door. Somebody was going to go, Alexa, give him a shot.
Yeah, right.
I was worried about that.
Robot comes.
Well, Randy, I've got to tell you, your chances of getting it on the black market are way lower than Billy Foster's. I've already said too much.
I don't know, man. He and I, we'd just like limp literally over the finish line.
One of my music therapy colleagues got the shot the same day, and he posted on Facebook, "I've never been so excited to have a shot since I was 21."
Ah, nice.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That's pretty cute.
I shouldn't have mentioned that wine. I just got 4 hits on the thing. I'll be right over. Which one is the most expensive bottle? I'm getting it like 8 people at me.
Oh my God. So Sherry, you got one more song for us?
Yeah. Do I have time for one or two?
Sing it, Sherry.
Okay. What do you mean one more? I didn't even play one.
It's 30 minutes to New Year's. The ball is.
I know. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in a different time zone, guys. You know that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got to wait.
We're in a different time zone.
Go,
Hey,
Sugar.
Cher, do you know James Brown's version of
Right, this is a standard.
All right, Sherry.
Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night. Welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose. Out of the 1,000 invitations you'll receive. But in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve?
Oh my gosh. Wait until I tell my daughter that you sang that song tonight.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right
Oh,
on.
great.
Do I have time for a quick one, Ed?
What's that?
Do I have time for a quickie?
All right, go for a quick. No, I can never turn you down for a quickie, Sherry.
There's always time for a clip.
I thought they were all quickies.
All right. This one I had to do because I'm going to tell you super quick.
I have to plug in my computer, but I can hear you.
Okay. My friends in high school, you know that Cameo thing where you can like pay a celebrity money, they'll give a shout out to one of your friends and family. One of my friends in high school had Debbie Gibson give a shout out to one of our other friends from high school, and it was the
I
funniest.
actually like
I
that.
mean,
She's talented. Yeah.
it was funniest thing. So anyway, I'm just going to do a quick cover of a Debbie Gibson tune.
right.
When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I got to do it.
Hit it.
Jerry, are you too young to know Debbie Gibson? Or
I might be.
You might know her as Deborah Gibson, because when she got older, she's like, don't call me Debbie anymore. I get lost in your eyes. Oh, Randy's a fan. And I feel my spirits rise and soar like the wind. Is it love that I am in? I get weak in a glance. Isn't this what's called romance? And now I know, 'cause when I'm lost, I can't let go. I don't mind not knowing what I'm headed for. You can take me to the sky. It's like being lost in heaven. And I'm lost in your eyes. I just fell. Don't know why. Something's here we can't deny. And when I first knew was when I first looked at you. The Debbie Gibson key change coming up. And if I can't find my way, if salvation seems worlds away, I'll be found when I am lost in your eyes. Scrolling. I don't mind not knowing what I'm headed for. You can take me to the sky. It's like being lost in heaven. When I'm lost in your eyes, I get weak in a glance. Isn't this what's called romance? Oh, I'll be found when I am lost in your eyes. Woo! Yeah. Little 1989 diva pop
I
there.
love that. You did it justice. She was talented.
I could tell as soon as I started singing that Randy is a Debbie Gibson fan.
Totally. Well, there were two buckets of guys. You were a
And
Tiffany
now
guy.
Dave wants to go to Troop 429 to get all of her dance hits.
So you were either a Tiffany guy or a Debbie Gibson guy. And I was more in the Debbie Gibson
Who,
side.
Dave?
Yeah, so
them both.
I like the.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Truth be told, yeah.
I like the Debbie Gibson stuff better.
I agree.
Tiffany was like, they were all like called the mall rats and stuff. But
Exactly.
Tiffany was like a real mall rat. Debbie Gibson was a little more dancey poppy.
I think the fantasy was you would have gotten farther with Tiffany.
Henry likes, I know that Henry's on here somewhere, but he likes, Henry likes Tiffany. He requested some songs.
I ain't dissing the Tiff. I'm just saying.
Right, you'd have to work for Debbie.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
But the payoff, yeah.
Does anybody like Van Halen?
Yeah.
I remember her.
That's what you call. That's what you call a segue into a new segment. Because Pete Rondom did a Van Halen tune, and if he did it too well, we're going to go off the air. But here you go. This is Pete Rondom doing an amazing version of Van Halen. Check it out.
This is with the backing track.
scratch. Got anybody in their right mind could see it's you and me. You say you're lonesome just getting by, but you turn your eyes from me. Be sure you're hurting though before you cry, 'cause you got me. Catch a scratch, catch a scratch. Got anybody in their right mind could see you and me. Catch a scratch, catch a scratch. Got when it's you on your little guitars. Sing to me. I can see you don't know which way to turn, but the sun still shines. Don't you know that you can dance with me anytime? Can't grow before I'm out of the woods. There's exceptions to the rule. Senorita, do you need a friend? I'm in love with
Wow.
Goddamn.
It's a little incongruent with the other material, but tonight.
God damn, that was great.
It was fun to do.
Yeah, Pete. You worked really hard on that, Peter. I'm proud of you. That sounds fantastic.
Pete, you nailed that. That was fantastic.
I've always dabbled with that song, but I just wanted to put it together and get it down. And, I stumbled
paid
across
off.
a really good backing track, so it was fun.
Yeah, that's really fun. So Dan Skiglin-Poglia from Soul Daddy, Dan just wrote me and he said, "Doesn't Pete Rondom look like Bill Murray?"
I gotta look at that.
I've had other people say that.
Not the
I
first
can
time
see
you
that.
heard
I can totally see it.
I could see that.
When I was younger, it was Jeff Gordon, but that's gone now.
Ed, when you had your sunglasses on before, you looked like Ringo.
When I had what on?
Your sunglasses.
The sunglasses? I look like Ringo?
Yes, definitely.
I gotta figure out the Ringo look, the face, like whatever it is. Like I don't know. I don't do a good Ringo.
That
You
was
know?
pretty good.
I know how to do the walk, but I can't do the face. You know.
He looks like Harvey Epstein. Who you get? He looks like Harvey Epstein. Look at him.
Oh, Harvey Epstein. Oh my
You mean
God.
Jeffrey Epstein or Harvey
Harvey
Epstein?
Epstein. Yeah, that's what I thought he was
Well,
called.
let's not confuse our sexual predators here.
No, I look like AJ. You know, like with I need the leather jacket and the
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
aviator.
you're right. Yeah.
I gotta go for that.
Pete's got the Caddyshack Bill Murray going on. It's half Ben Grass, half Amelia.
The hairline's catching up rapidly.
My God, we're a little more Brian Doyle Murray than Bill Murray in my experience. Actually, I used to be in television. I used to be in the television business, and I had a television production studio, and they shot Ghostbusters 2 at our studio, right? So we had Bill Murray in the studio, and we had Sigourney Weaver in the studio. So one day, so I wear glasses. I always wore glasses. I didn't have my glasses on. I had a very light prescription, so I couldn't see. People looked a little fuzzy, but I could still get around okay. And my office had a glass wall. So I come around the corner, and I'm way up in the back, like in this building in New York City, like you had to go up the stairs and around down hallways and whatever, because it was like the executive office had nothing to do with the production studio that was going on and all the trailers around the place and whatever. And I come around and my secretary, whose name I can't remember right now, she looks at me with this horrified look and she goes, "You need to go in your office right now." And I go, "What?" And I look and I see a person in my office and I'm like, I'm the CFO of this company and I'm like, holy shit, they're like auditing like, I don't even know what happened. Like somebody is in my office and there's secrets in the office, and I'm like, oh shit. So I go storming in all angry, right? And it's Bill Murray with his feet up on my desk, right? And I go, "What are you doing in here?" And he goes, "I'm bothering you, aren't I?" Right? And he was a naturally funny guy. Like he could not say anything and it's not funny. He could say, "Oh God, I think I need to take a crap," and you'd be like, "That's hysterical." You're a very, very funny guy. So he's like, "I don't know, I can't stand it."
Which is why he's Bill Murray. Yeah.
Oh my God. And he's like, "I can't stand it downstairs and the trailers and the press and the director and blah, blah, blah." So he came up and he hid in my office, not knowing who I was.
Nice.
So we shot the breeze for the next couple hours in my office. He was hiding, and then they found him and they brought him back down to the set.
Not knowing who you are, like if he knew, he wouldn't have dared.
Yeah, right. What's that, Billy?
But it's Murray's presentation of the way he says things. He can say 2 words, but he can make you laugh your ass off the way he presents the words. He's so great.
Absolutely. I'll never forget. He said he thought about it for a second. I was like, "What are you doing here?" And he thought about it, and he said, "I'm bothering you, aren't I?" I go, No, you're not bothering me. It's not funny when I say it, but it was really funny when he said it. He's thinking about like, "Oh, I'm in your office with my feet on your desk." Like he staged that because it was funny.
I just saw the Belushi movie called Belushi about John Belushi. I hadn't seen it before, and
any good?
And they're talking about Dan Aykroyd is talking about like when John Belushi died, and he was writing Ghostbusters at the time, and John Belushi was going to be obviously in that movie. So I just was like, I wonder what that movie and that franchise would have been like with Belushi. I don't know who replaced him. He
was supposed to be in Ghostbusters. Who would he have been? I don't know.
That's what I don't know. But that's what Aykroyd was saying.
Did you ever meet Belushi?
Not me.
Did you ever meet Belushi?
No, I never met him.
Belushi, and he was the exact opposite of Bill Murray. He was not trying to be funny or funny. He really demanded that you talk to him straight up like a human being and talk about normal stuff. If you tried to get around and make him laugh, he got pissed at you. He really did.
All right, so I do have a Belushi story. So for years, I've been playing, like, my band of buddies is the Blues Patrol, right? So I've been playing with them. They were the first band I played with in Connecticut. I came out of my being a businessman thing, and I was going to become a musician guy, and I've somehow stumbled into these guys. And so, there's James Mulwitz, who's Jake, and we have Elwood, Pat Dougherty, who's Elwood, right? Everybody knows Elwood is Elwood, and he hangs around. And these guys got an idea that they were going to go to Martha's Vineyard and knock on the door of Judy Belushi, dressed up as Jake and Elwood, right? So Elwood takes Jake, and they go to Martha's Vineyard, where Belushi and Aykroyd used to hang out on Martha's Vineyard. And I can't remember what movie it was, but they finished Pat, yeah. So they finished a movie. I don't know the story, what movie, but when Belushi and Aykroyd finished this movie, they rewarded themselves by buying top of the line black Jeeps, like really cool Jeeps that they could ride around on the sand dunes and out in Martha's Vineyard. They could drive around on the beach. So they go out to the island, they knock on Judy Belushi's door, and Judy Belushi opens the door and she goes, "Oh my God, you look just like my John," right? And she's like, "Come on in." So they go in.
Wow.
And they're like, "We wanted to come meet you. We wanted to come." And he brought the steering wheel from the Bluesmobile, and she signed the steering wheel, right? He's like, "Here, sign this," right? He did the same thing with Aretha Franklin. He went to a show and he pulled it out of a briefcase and he said, "Hey, could you sign this steering wheel?" And So anyway, she gets to talking with him, and she says, "Do you want to see something cool?" And he says, "Yeah, I want to see something cool." He says, she says, "Come out to the garage. I'm going to show you the Jeep that John bought and that John and Dan rode around." And they look at it, and Elwood goes, "Wow, I'm a car guy. You think we could borrow it while we're here?" So she gives them the Jeep, and they drive it around the island. And when they get back, she says, "You know what? If you want to buy it from me, I'll sell it to you." So they bought the Jeep, and it's sitting in Jake's garage in Fairfield right now. And the problem was they rode it around in the salt water. It's like a solid block of rust.
That story ended way.
So anyway, those guys.
That story ended way better than I thought it was going to. I'm going to go watch the ball drop with my honey. And
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy
New Year, everybody! I gotta go over to bottle of champagne and wake up my wife.
Happy New Year, Billy.
I'm going to show you one more video before we let the ball drop here, and this is a last-minute production video that I produced, and it's a Huey Lewis tune. Check this out before you go.
Cool.
But now, baby, feels safe.
There it is.
That was really good. You asked us to wait, and it was worth the wait.
Worth the wait. Oh my God. That's the last thing I did in 2020. Yeah, that is a collaborative video. We shot that on our friggin' phones and then we edited it together. It was really fun. It was really fun.
And it was great. I mean, everything was great about it. The music quality was awesome. Good job,
Mark
Ed.
Kylo did a great job singing it. We had Joe Mayo like murdering the sax solo, like so good. And then we had Jan Chiplock and Winston playing saxophone in the section, 3 saxophones. I played keys. We had Mike Baumwall on the drums. We had Frank Barisi playing the guitar. You can't argue with that. So
No, you can't. It was awesome. And then you put it all together. Listen, I know I do editing for videos as well. It's not easy. You made that happen. It was incredible. It really was.
That was definitely a fun one. And I wanted to do it in a sort of a new style break. Instead of doing it like a Zoom call, like everybody doing that now, we've done 30 videos like that. I wanted to do it more like a traditional music video. 2021 is the year of shooting more traditional videos. So
really cool. Good job. Worth the wait.
Yeah, nice.
All right, everybody. Happy New Year.
New Year.
Bless you all. Love you all.
Yeah, Happy New Year. It is 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the ball drop. And by the way,
thank you.
This is the ball, right? Thank you, Dale Allen. Great to see you.
Happy New Year, Dale.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
Fantastic. You guys can hang in. The people who've got nothing and no place to go are going to the diehards are gonna hang in here, you know.
I'm gonna come back too, Ed. I gotta go, but I'll be back.
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Happy New Year, Dave.
Happy New Year.
I guess we know who the diehards are now.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, Happy New Year to all you guys. So, so I'm going to actually play Bill Lozier's tune. How do I do a proper countdown? We have 3 minutes. I don't know what I can play. Maybe I'll play a Randy.
How does the delay work, Ed?
What's that?
How does the delay work? Because like if we're watching you in the green room and we watch you live on Facebook, there's a delay.
Oh my God, it's a fiasco.
That's crazy. How do we know?
I don't know. I hold on. I've got to check with my technical team here. Yeah, how do you do that? Let's figure out what the delay is.
You have to go by whatever Anderson Cooper says.
Latency.
Cooper. Well, I mean, I'm looking at some sort. Does anybody have a countdown timer? Like, do you guys really know?
All I know is it's 11:57 and something seconds.
Yeah, I kind of got that, but like, how are we going to do an actual countdown?
Pull up a countdown. I'm looking on my phone.
Well, hold on. I'm watching your live timer. So your live timer's behind by about 10 seconds of actual time.
10 seconds. So, but how am I really going to know? So 10 seconds. You've calculated our lag time. Is that what you've done?
Kind of, real rough.
All right. We got to make this work. I mean, this is good television. We are actually behind the scenes at Jam TV trying to make this work. So let me see. I've got the world clock. Let's see.
Yeah, go by the world clock.
No, sorry. You're a minute and 10 seconds behind.
No, really?
On your live timer on the screen.
Yeah, but that's just how long he's been going.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's
just
listen
the
to me.
bass player. Don't listen to him.
I'm reading the wrong thing.
Yeah, bass players don't know how to count. We need a
No,
They don't.
We don't.
Countdown to New Year's Eve. All right, so I'm going to go. There's got to be some website.
Yeah, find it on the internet.
That, let's see. We're going to go to a website. See the New Year countdown. How about
my battery is dying. I'm going to plug it in. Keep going.
You got less than a minute.
It's like it's a disaster. I'm a minute and 10 seconds. Is that what you're saying?
No, you're less than a minute. It's almost midnight.
All right. Well, you know what? For the purposes of Jam TV, the last minute of 2020, screw 2020, the worst year in the history of years. But you know what? We're all still here. We're all still together. It's 22 seconds. We have 22 seconds. Of course, it's all happening with the time delay and all that. But we got 15, 14, 13, 12, how do you get 10? 9. Okay, I got IBM Selectric balls right there. We're gonna have the ball drop. The ball's being raised up. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody. God bless you all.
Happy New Year.
Woo! Happy New Year.
Well done.
Happy New Year, Munster.
Happy New Year from Munster to all of you on Jam TV. And Bill Lozier, thank you so much for letting us use that.
Oh, thanks for playing it.
Super good. I like you're holding yourself in your own hand. That's very well. You're like the whole world in your hand, or just a trumpet player. You know?
Yeah. There's all sorts of hidden messages there.
Exactly. Yeah, that was super good. Well, now what do we do? It's 2021. And
You know what, Ed? I mean, I'm going to send you a video.
what?
So, you know where I work, they wanted to put like a photo slideshow of like all the things that happened during the year, and they asked me to sing "Old Lang Syne," so I figured that counts as one of my videos.
Yeah. Send it over.
All right, ignore me. I'm gonna do that now.
I'll have to get it eventually. Meanwhile, Randy Stone, who checked out and is hopefully going to check in at some point, Randy Stone sent me a couple of videos for. He has an annual New Year's Day jam and at his house, and he sent me a couple of videos from that, including a bunch of people that we miss on Jam TV. And so I'm going to play one of those right now. Here it comes.
I remember there's a radio coming from the room next door. My mother laughed away some lady too. And it's late in the evening, and all the music seems through. I remember I am walking down the street, and all right with my girls, out with my troops. Yeah. Down along the avenue, the skies are shooting blue lights. Turn the sound of like a piano room. Yeah, late in the evening, and all the boys out on the stoop. Yeah. And I might play the beat guitar, I'll play the funk bar. I stepped outside to smoke myself a drink. When I come back to everyone just seemed to move. I turned my earphones out and I began to play. And it was late in the evening, and I threw the room away.
It stopped. Leave it to 2021. The first video of 2021 is short. I'm going to play you one more right here.
Singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, killing my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Sing as if he knew me in all my dark despair. And then he looked right through me as if I wasn't there. But he just kept on singing, singing clear and strong, strumming my brain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing
Well, we got that on.
How good are those girls?
Oh my God, 2021, the year of the horizontal video.
No, it was 2020, the year of the horizontal video. That was January 1st, 2020, in my basement.
That's great.
I know.
That's great. That's a lot of fun.
But that was, every year I hold this jam, and I'm obviously not doing it tomorrow. So I'm going to pile onto Facebook like every video I have from the past 5 years.
You're just gonna have to drink more.
Well, that could happen. It's been known to happen. Actually, Sherry, there was one year I count with the jam started at noon. It ended at 12:30 at night. Obviously, I counted there were 26 bottles of wine that I was taking out to recycling, in addition to the Smirnoff and blah blah blah. Everybody
your messages again.
That's great.
I can't wait to do it again.
New Year's Day, you did New Year's Day jams?
Yes.
Because I also did at Bobby Q's, I would do New Year's Day jams, at different places.
Basically, I would invite anybody I've ever played with or knew from a jam that I thought I could get. And it was a movable feast. It would sometimes, it would start off thin at noon. It'd be very heavy at 3 or 4 o'clock. It would thin out. It would pick back up at 6. And then the hardcore came in at like 11 or 11:30. And I had the time of my life. I really did. I could cry. I missed it so much.
Yeah, I miss those days as well. The days of having
the
jams.
stuff you were doing, my God, everybody came to your jams, man.
Oh my God. Heidi, hey.
Hey, I tried to get out before. You were crowded all night.
Happy New Year's. Oh yeah, we've been like people banging on the freaking door. You can always, if you can't get in, by the way, if anybody couldn't get in at all, like Heidi, just send me a message. I'll figure out, I'll kick somebody out,
Yeah.
Can you see when somebody has tried to get in? Like, can you see it afterwards in your list?
I can't see who it is. I can only say someone is trying to bash their way through the door,
If it's someone doing it every 2 seconds, that would be me.
Well, I'm still waiting for midnight here, so.
God, it's not even.
Yeah. I'm in Central Time. Hey, did you have a I watched the ball drop on TV in New York. Did you have your thing? Did you get something to drop?
Yeah, I did a ball drop. I have these balls, right? Right. I have 3 balls, by the way. It's I have this. This is the official ball drop. These are IBM Selectric balls. If anybody remembers what typewriters were, this was basically an iPhone before the iPhone. This was like state of the art technology for typesetting.
That's how you text people.
And so I did a ball drop of that, which Munster found very interesting. So.
As the saying goes, you got some balls.
I got some balls. So I remember I wore this on stage once. I don't even remember it. Maybe it was Mardi Gras. I had these, and young people would come up to me and they go, "What's your necklace?" And I would say, "Guess what it is?" And they would be
There's no way they would know.
I don't know, but it's made of like alloy and it's got like letters on it. Different ones.
It's some secret alien message.
But they're backwards. It must be a code because they're backwards. Ooh.
Right, they're backwards letters. Like
that's a code. Ooh.
Nobody could guess what it was. No one could guess. If you are under 40,
replacing them. Didn't we have to replace them? Like if you wanted Courier or you wanted Times Roman, you had to remove the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm old. I used to use, probably nobody remembers. I used to use mag cards. Do you remember those mag cards? I used to stick those because I used to do word processing. And I would put those cards in and type, and then it would come out on the card. And
all right, I'll beat you on that.
I remember all of it.
When I was in college, right, we did punch cards. So you would do computer programming, but there was no like storage medium. So what you would do is you would go, you'd sit at a machine and you would type code into the machine and it would punch holes out of a paper card. And then you do the next line of code. It would make another paper card and you'd bring the stack of cards, it looked like a book, right? So you show up with your stack of cards like this, right?
I mean, like 80 columns? Yes.
And then you would hand it to the operator who stood in front of the mainframe behind, like the mainframe was behind glass. And you would say, run my stack of cards. and he would put it into a machine, and it would go into the machine, and then it would like pop out the answer, like 42 is the answer. You know.
And you and I clearly are of the same generation. I spent my career in marketing research. My first job was a little family-owned business in Westport called Trendex, which was on the corner of Riverside and Post Road. Not only did I key punch, but I learned how to operate the card sorter and repair the card sorter. So I was one hell of a valuable man, I want to tell you. You know?
Oh my God, the punch cards. That was computing in those days.
And then wouldn't you guys like shuffle each other's cards as a prank, right? Somebody would be ready to head over.
If one were inclined to be evil, there were many things one could do. In theory.
So the MIT hackers used to know how to program so they could make the hard drives thrash.
Absolutely.
And these were big hard drives. They were like the size of washing machines, and they would race hard drives across the computer room floor with their code. They'd make them thrash so bad that they would actually like move.
Dave, you're right. You're totally right. Yeah. We could do some things to make the tapes actually spin so fast.
Yeah. So
like an Iranian uranium centrifuge.
Yeah.
We could.
So I did that. So I was at my boarding school, and we had a PDP-8E computer, and it was like 2 refrigerators, 3 refrigerators. It was this big thing, and it had deck tapes on it, Digital Equipment Corporation deck tapes. And you would put these, you would thread like a reel-to-reel. You thread these tapes up, right? And they would spin back and forth like Star Trek, you know. And we figured out how to get the tapes to spin off the end, and then reverse the motor and drain the tape out onto the floor. But unfortunately, without the tape, the computer, like that was the RAM in those days. Like, you know, the tape was the storage, and the tape would be lying on the floor of the computer room, and the computer teacher would have to reel it back in by hand. Really,
which made you endlessly entertained.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had immense fun.
Juvenile humor spans generations.
Yeah. So I was technically a hacker back in the olden days. Me and Brad Martin, who I'm still friends with, who now he's a real hacker, you know. So
I heard stories of a friend who'd shoot the punch cards across the room.
You shoot them with the punch card sorter, right?
I don't know. So one of the Russian software developers I used to work around, he's like, "Yeah, I used to play the game, and I'd have to shoot the punch card like across the room or something like that." I don't know.
So how does it feel? How does it
get
feel?
bored and do that.
21. Oh, sorry.
Back in the olden days. So what's your big plan for the ball drop, Heidi?
They're doing something here at this place called the Reunion Towers in Dallas. Some big fireworks display. It'll start a few minutes before, but I have this tradition. It's our family. It's cultural tradition of eating 12 grapes. So I will be doing the 12 grapes right before midnight. It's a Cuban tradition. It's actually Spanish, and so it's done in Spain too. And but I'm dying to ask you guys. So how does it feel? I'm dying to say, how's 2021? Does it feel any different so far?
I think we're still a little dubious.
This is how good it feels.
Drinking it away.
That's how good it feels.
But is it? I'm feeling almost as if it's like, every year you think it's just another day, but this particular one is just there's something nice about it.
I'll tell you, I was just talking to my family before I reemerged here, and we were saying it feels like a little bit of a weight's been taken off the shoulders, just a little bit. Not everything's going to be perfect, but you know,
there's hope on the horizon.
Yeah, it does feel good. And you know, 2020, I had such high hopes for 2020. Back for like 20 years, 30 years, I thought someday it's going to be 2020. And I would think like when I grow old and
won't that be?
I have no idea.
Of all the things we thought about, global pandemic was not one of them.
No.
Flying cars, maybe. But
right.
Well, you know what? I honestly really didn't know this was a thing. Like, you know, back to Black Death or the plague or whatever. I didn't hear about the one in 1917 or anything. I thought like, oh, it's not the Middle Ages. We're not going to have a pandemic. Like, that's not a real thing. And now it's like, oh my God, it's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because you're thinking Black Death. Back then, people believed in spontaneous generation. They didn't know how germs spread.
Right.
You know, nobody knew any of that stuff. And now we have such a grip on that. You would never think that.
They're right. They thought you got sick because you said something bad about somebody else or something.
And thunder and lightning were because the gods were angry with us. you know?
Right.
But it wasn't something that was possible. Like they talk about Ebola or they talk about SARS, and you're like, what? Did like 1,000 people in the whole world get sick? Like, oh boy, big deal, right? And now it's like, oh yeah, 15 million people get sick. Oh, come on, you know, why does this have to be a thing in my lifetime? And I hope I never see this again.
You and me both, brother.
I just hope it never comes back.
No shit.
I posted a little video tonight of the sound and the crowd. Last year on this day, I was in Madrid and we were standing by the hotel and there were like thousands and thousands of people because there's something similar that goes on over there with like by the clock and it's packed with people and everybody's like on top of each other and screaming and carrying on. And so I put this on Facebook and I said, wow, the joyful sound and the sights of a crowd, a very innocent crowd. Here we were like anticipating 2020, like, yay, bring on 2020. Not now, the nightmare that was coming our way all over the world.
Right.
Like, what makes it, it's like, it's not even just us, you know, it's just.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine being from like Kiribati or something and it's like, oh shit, the COVID is here now. Like, and like you call Pfizer and you're like, we need 600 shots so we can, you know, inoculate our entire population of our island is 600 people. We need 600 shots. And they're like, you're going to get them in 2027. That's when you're going to get your 600 shots, Kiribati.
No, it's so, I can imagine a crowd in Madrid. That would be.
Yeah, I have it on my Facebook tonight. I posted it. It came up in my memories, and I was
I'll look for it. Yeah.
It was a
Just like
I took 4 videos or so, and then I only posted one of them. But it was loud and, you know, crowded, and, you know, you're on top of each other, and you're, you know, you don't know anybody, but you don't care because you're just waiting for the new year, you know. And it seems so odd now to even be like that, all huddled together, you know.
Totally. All of our friends, people in here know Christine Cook, and it was her birthday recently. So I posted a picture of me and Christine at the Black Duck, where, you know, hanging music night. And what hit me was not so much the picture. Christine's adorable as always, but I was like, holy shit, look at the background. It is packed like sardines. Like there's you couldn't slip a piece of paper in between everybody. And it really hit me. It was one of those shots where the people, you know, the subjects were in front, but really most of the picture was in the background. Anyway.
Isn't it weird to like watch like, you know, old, and when I say old, I mean like a year old, like old TV shows or something, or a movie that came out last year, and you're like, where's your mask?
Sherry, you're totally right.
Isn't it amazing how quickly though this became like the norm of what we're used to?
Right.
Yeah.
And that seems so weird to me now when I see like the crowd. It's like, ooh, all those people.
Yeah, don't come close.
I know.
I wonder if we're all going to have some form of PTSD after this. Like, people are going to go to hug you, and you're going to flinch. You're going to be like, no, don't do it.
Nice to meet you. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. It's like Ray Simonelli, and they're like, I'm coming in for one. You know?
It's like those dogs. You go to pet them, and they are. It's like, oh, he's hand shy. Oh, okay, yeah.
Did you guys hear about? I mean, help me out with this report. There was a guy who was sent off to do some kind of study, and he was living in the middle of nowhere. This was recently on the news. Where was this guy that was doing this like study?
Yeah. Wasn't it with a team of people that were like in their 20s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had no communication with their families or something. So they heard about it.
Yeah.
But then when they got back to California, they're like, what? Like, why would he put his mask on? And
they were completely isolated, right? They were completely isolated on some scientific project. And the guy, it was recently on the news, and he just was hearing little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And then, it was like completely surreal. Like, what is going on? You know, it must sound
was like a science team of like 4 people, and they were all really young, like in their early 20s or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. Imagine you're in the crew of the International Space Station. Here comes the Soyuz spacecraft and Elon Musk, a Falcon 9. He shows up at the docking port, and they're like, "Open the pod bay doors, Hal." And it's like, no, we are not opening the doors. You can keep your COVID down on Earth. We're
a thermometer and scan your head and be like, "Have you had any of the following symptoms in the past 14 days?"
Well, apparently that's the premise of the most recent George Clooney movie. Is that I guess this crew goes to Jupiter and they're totally out of touch with Earth for like a year, and I don't understand the details, but shit gets real bad. And it's George Clooney left on Earth, and he's basically racing to the North Pole to signal to this crew in space, "Don't come back. Like there's nothing here."
So the whole planet is going to be eradicated. That's all.
What movie is that?
It's the newest George Clooney movie, and I don't know the name of it. It's either out or about to come out.
So what's a movie? Is that like a Zoom call that you go into a big room and watch?
It's a really long video.
I don't remember what a movie is.
It's a really long video.
Well, now like the new movies are just automatically being released to streaming. Like they don't even go in the theaters first.
I'm watching all those because I normally watch all the Oscar contenders, and I'm watching them, and then I'm like, wait a minute, really? Is this one of them? I'm not even sure how to differentiate anymore. You know,
we're gonna like zoom into Tom Hanks's house so he can receive his award.
Yeah, Tom Hanks, who had COVID, by the way.
Right. Yeah. He was like the first one that we heard, like, oh, I know him, or not that I know him, but I know who that person is.
Yeah, this is
really
real.
weird things happened. We know a couple of people who were on that ship that was stuck for a while, and they couldn't dock, and they went off on a little trip, and then they were gone because they wouldn't bring them back. They couldn't dock, and they were on, and then they ended up like being interviewed, and the wife started quilting on the ship, and there were so many different weird stories that happened throughout this year. If we would have really tracked back, it's been an incredible year, and you know, a lot of people think, oh, even one of my cousins said, oh, 2021, no mask. Like I posted this little thing with a mask on in 2021. It was like a little cartoon character, and I'm thinking, yeah, we're still going to be wearing masks.
Oh, yeah.
Scene. I know. I was just thinking, like, now I just lost my train of thought. But like, oh, everyone's like, yay, get rid of 2020, right? I know. It's my tequila in a can. But, I'm almost done. But everyone's like, oh, get rid of 2020, and I'm like, sometimes the enemy known might be worse, might be better than the enemy unknown. Like, we have no idea how bad 2021 is going to be.
There's an editorial.
Thanks for your optimistic words. Oh, God.
I know. But no,
Yeah,
and
thanks,
that's
Gary.
the British mutation. And the nice British mutation that's already here in the United States.
Not good.
More contagious. I mean, okay.
It's not getting me. I'm in the mountains in a cabin. It is not coming here.
No one
Yeah, but
can
all you
beat
need to
Super
do is
Rona.
sit like in front of the wrong cashier at like Stop and Shop, and
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not even going. That's it. I'm done.
I'm going to tell you something. I haven't seen any of these people since Thanksgiving, but in the past 2 weeks, the whole rest of my immediate family has gotten wiped out. Brother, sister, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, niece, and nephew, all inside of 2 weeks.
What do you mean? They got it?
That quick.
Wow.
I mean, so
Dave, you mean they got infected?
yeah,
So-
his whole family.
Don't say
So-
wiped out. That sounds bad.
Well,
Wiped out sounds bad.
my brother lives down in Key West. His came from New Jersey
Shit.
on a plane. Couple people flew down, visited with my sister-in-law. She brought it home. My sister's family, it was my niece's boyfriend.
Fuck.
And they were in a bubble. It was like his niece really, wore a mask. Like, we'd see each other, we'd go out, we got Christmas trees together. Everybody was wearing a mask. Everybody was social distancing. But the boyfriend is in their family bubble. Like, he comes to their house, she goes to their house. But then it came from like their father or something. But it's like the father has it, then the boyfriend gets it, then Dave's whole family gets it.
Jesus
So
Christ.
then, are they all okay now? Are they?
They're getting there.
So my sister and brother-in-law are in the middle of it right now. The kids, kids, they're like 17 and 20. But they were done with it in 3 days each,
Yeah.
if that. You know, they just kicked it. My brother was sick solid for 2 weeks, and he's still not feeling great. My sister-in-law is doing a little bit better. I mean, everybody's like moving past it, but a couple people had a really rough go with it.
The timing was just super ironic that, you know, Dave's brother down in Florida and Dave's sister up here in Connecticut, their families had it at
Wow.
exactly the same time. It was just a
Wow.
really random coincidence.
And here everybody's thinking, oh, we've been so smart, we're so careful. I mean, you know, none of us really do anything. I mean, I've been a card-carrying germaphobe since long before this ever happened. I mean, I've been preparing for this my whole life.
Yeah.
But everybody is like pretty sensible and pretty careful. These weren't careless people.
Right.
I mean, my brother went from his condo to his boat. That's it.
Yeah.
And he wound up
But
getting
then his
sick.
wife goes out. She's exposed, and then he comes home. And like, no matter how safe his brother was being, it comes into the house.
It's the women. You can't trust the women. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, the numbers speak for themselves. That's all I'm saying.
We're going to leave you out on that limb all by your lonesome there, pal.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, Dave Lindsay is like the prime rib king of Jam TV, right?
That
Like,
was so good.
So Dave Lindsay for Christmas, he's like sitting in the background, like chomping on, you know, prime rib, right? And so, but now tonight he says to me, "Oh my God, I've got something for Jam TV," right? I'm like, Dave Lindsay, I'll play it sight unseen. So then I'm playing something else. I go back in the tape room and I load up the tape, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's him cooking prime rib.
No, it's not
musical.
It's not me, Ed. It's an old Austrian prime rib recipe that I found online, and I knew you'd appreciate it, being Austrian and a prime rib fan.
Oh my God! And did you make the movie of this? Did you make this?
I did, yes.
Here it is.
Welcome to the Rib Primer. We already chopping the vegetables, so now we chopping the garlic, nice and small. Then we season the vegetables with the garlic powder, the black pepper, the oregano, the thyme, and the salt. Then we add the olive oil and the spices. And we mixing the ingredients vigorously. We add the fur, and then we placing the ingredients in the roasting pan. Then we make the rub. We got the garlic, the mustard, the olive oil, the pepper, and the salt. We put them in the bowl. Then we mixing the ingredients vigorously. Then we unwrapping the rib. Rest the rib on the vegetables and rubbing the rub on the rib. setting their timer for the 20 minutes in the preheated oven at their 500 degrees. After the 20 minutes, turn down the oven to the 325 degrees and check after the 60 minutes. After 1 hour, check in the temperature. For the extra accuracy, use the prober. For the rare rib, the temperature want to be 110 to 115 degrees. So setting the prober to 110. When the 110 is reached, removing the rib from the oven and cover with the fur for the 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, it's time for the carving. Inspecting the size in the rib. That's a nice hunk of meat. We don't need no stinking burnies.
We're dying over here.
That's the funniest thing I've seen all year. Well,
Yeah, that's the funniest thing I've seen all year.
40 minutes of it. Holy shit.
Where does one begin? I mean,
I was hoping that Billy was going to be on when you played it, because it's like you, me, Billy, and Randy were kind of like the late night guys and hanging out talking about prime rib.
Yeah. So funny. I love when you bring out the tape measure.
Well, I had to, right? That's what started the whole thing.
Who did the voiceover?
Michelle?
And
Yeah,
you have to love Popeye and Earl of Errol.
Oh my God.
Brilliant. The music made my day. The music, Appalachian, Austrian.
I thought we needed to get Sarah Chesler to come in and translate it for us.
Right?
The Swedish
Yeah,
chef.
you can provide that accent.
Yeah, well, I've been inspired, as you could tell. Prime rib's been on my mind.
I was going to make one tonight, but I didn't have the nerve. I had porterhouse steak instead.
Well, now you know how to do it, right?
Is that really how to do it? Or is that like, it's a joke on me if I try to
No,
follow the
absolutely.
recipe?
You just perp it in the urban. Perp it in the urban with the Earl of Errol, and you know.
One test, you know?
It reminded me of the accents of the shows I've been watching. I'm on this kick watching Norwegian. And I'm watching Lilyhammer. And
I watched that.
I'm enjoying it. It's just so ridiculous. But
Yeah.
the accent reminded me a little bit of some of the
It's little Steven. It's little Steven from the East Street Band.
Yes, that's
doing
right.
his
Yes.
character from The Sopranos in the Witness Protection Program in Norway or whatever.
It was hard to track him down to get him to do the voiceover.
Oh my, exactly. Oh my God, really funny.
Was that regular regular furl or like the heavy duty furl?
Aluminium foil.
Aluminium foil.
You can use any kind of deferral.
Austria, by the way, is not in Scandinavia, but I bet you know.
You know that.
Does that matter?
Yeah, obviously not.
I don't even want to know what West Virginia beef stroganoff is.
That's what you call a masturbating bull. Beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff. I learned that when I was 13 from Billy Foster, you know. Oh my God. All right, I'm playing a video. Watch this. There it is.
That's hot. Nice. That's hot.
Yeah, that was hot. That was a good one.
Ed, did you see the video that I sent you? I actually isolated it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got to go find it and prep it for the show. So maybe I'll play something else in the meantime. I've got this bin, this like cart machine. I remember back in the olden days, if you worked at a television studio, what you did, you recorded whatever you wanted to play on the air onto this like cassettes and digital beta cassettes or whatever it was. And you would load it into this machine that was like a candy machine.
Yeah.
And it was like $300,000. And it would pick up the cassette and it would move it up and it would load it into a player and it would start the player. And that's how television happened. Like they got rid of all the tape ops and they hired this $300,000 machine to like move tapes around. Now I've got that like on my software over here. I'm like, oh, let me go take a look in the cart machine and see what I can find, you know.
I sent you a picture of us too from one of the Waveney New Year's parties.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'll take a look at that. All right, I'm going to play a little bit of Steve Wexler. Play Steve Wexler into 2021. And boy, I'll tell you, I joke a lot about this clip. It's one of my favorites. Steve Wexler is a good friend of ours. He passed away last year. He is sorely missed. Like, I you know, it's weird. I feel like I don't see Steve anymore because he passed away, but I don't see anybody anymore. It feels really weird to me. There are so many people that like I don't see on the show, and where are they? Are they okay? Are they out there? Are they, you know? So it's just nice to see all of you. It's nice to see familiar faces. It sort of gives me a little hope that maybe we'll see each other in the future. You know. So check this out.
Steve Wexler on the team.
That was quite a show.
That's the line I wait for. That is quite a show. Whoever said that, that is quite a show.
That was quite a show.
It's Judy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
Judy.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah.
Did Ed? Did you shoot that video?
No.
Yeah, I think that must have been Judy who shot that video, and is heard there at the end. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was always
Right?
trying to figure out who shot that video, you know, because it's the greatest. It brings the spirit of Steve Wexler, you know, right
It really does.
And
He was
pretty
a
ripped.
force of Wexler. Yes.
He was, and he was pretty ripped right there. He was definitely ripped.
Yes. Think. Really? Cocktail or two? You think?
I was just talking about him. I was just
Dave,
talking
was that
about
a
him
cork?
with a friend of mine yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep. Did he ever break your drum heads?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. I went through a bunch of drum heads with Steve Wexler, that's for sure. I'm like, I didn't know you could put a hole in a drum head with a drumstick. I didn't know you could do that, like,
Yes.
reliably. He hit it so hard. I've never seen, like, bop, you know, he used those little thin sticks that, like, they hit like golf, club head speed. Like, it would hit like a 500 miles an hour, like, pop, you know?
I would
Video at Torque?
I would get up with them at the jam, and people would be hashing out what song we're going to do. And I'm reaching in my pockets for my earplugs. And any time that I couldn't find earplugs, I'd be like, shit. And then you just got to buckle down, buckle in, and ride it out.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. My audiologist told me, like, I went in and I saw him, and he like tested my ears, and he went, Steve Wexler, right?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna sign off. I gotta do the grapes.
Heidi, great to see you.
Go to 12 grapes.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And 10 minutes from now, have a good New Year.
Thank you.
And now for something completely different.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? Poor old lang syne, my dear. For old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet. For old lang syne.
There it is.
Sherry, that was wonderful.
Thanks. That was, I love where I work now. Like I couldn't be happier, and
That's great.
I'm so
No,
grateful.
that was beautiful. That really was.
Thank you.
How did this all play? Like, give me the timing of it again. Like, when did you leave Waveney and when did you do the other thing?
Oh, well, I left Waveney September of 2019.
Right.
And then I went to Sunrise, and that was less desirable, to put it mildly.
But then, were you were there when COVID hit, right?
Oh yeah, I was there. So I was there until June of 2020, and I was working super long days. And the one thing that Sunrise did was smart was they had us wear masks before anybody was talking about wearing masks. Like my boss said, we're all wearing masks. So I think that helped. And then plus the census was very low because they had just opened. They had just opened in November, and like so like we had capacity for 130 and the census was like 20. So,
you only had 20 people there.
Yeah, so we kept everybody isolated. Like one person's room was here, one person's room was here. We had one person with confirmed COVID, and that was it. And then when I'm like, well, how did that one person get it? Like, if he hasn't left the building, then how does that one person get it? But anyway, that was a less than desirable workplace.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad that you landed somewhere that you're doing work that you care about. And, I'm doing work I care about. I'm teaching kids and I'm doing these videos and Jam TV. I'm at, so life goes on and you find your ways to get through and be happy. And thank you, we all have.
But I'm working for RVNA now and I really love it there. And they're so good to me and everything. So the marketing director came up to me once and said, can you send us a recording of you singing Old Lang Syne? And then that was the finished product.
Nice. Very nice work. Well, everybody, that's Jam TV for 2020 and into 2021.
Thanks, Ed.
Really great. Really great to see you guys. And I'm just going to sort of squeeze every second out of this. I'm going to play a video again. I had so much fun making this video with Last Minute Productions for Hip to Be Square. I'm going to play it one more time. Great to see all you guys. Hope to see you Ed. Next week. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thanks. Happy New Year, guys.
That was
I used to fool around, but couldn't take the
That's it for Jam TV. Jam TV for 2020 is over. 2020 is over, everybody. It's over. And thanks to everybody who participated over the last 42 weeks. That's 132 hours. I made it up, but it's something like 100. No, it's 172 hours. It's like a lot of hours of TV and hanging out with friends and all that. And I really appreciate everybody participating in Jam TV. It's been great. And let's do it more until we can all get back together again. Looking forward to bringing it back to Bobby Q's and where else survives, and we can have jams, and maybe by summer we can have some jams going again. But anyway, thanks everybody for making it through 2020 and getting us through to 2021. And I will see you all very soon on GMTV and in person.